What's up, you slimy seed bags? Terrence Popp here, Redonkulous.com, and I'm here with Blake.
What's going on, guys? And we have a special guest with you tonight. With us tonight, I should say. I didn't let it be known who was coming because we wanted it to be a surprise for you guys. Say hello to the master of the surgical breakdown, Mr. Donovan Sharp.
What's going on, guys?
Welcome to the party, pal.
Oh,
Yeah, listen, man.
right.
It's so, dude. It is so cool that I've actually been to both Lairs. I've been to the lair at Terrence's place,
Yep.
and I've been to the lair that Terrence is in now. And Blake's, that thing is spectacular, man. Like, you guys have done a good job with that.
Hey, $200 at Home Depot and a little bit of determination and, quite a few ripped hangnails and blood.
Damn. Ooh.
Not bad.
Yeah, though
Not a bad cost, right?
yeah, I will be filming some live from the Lairs from the sword room in the future.
People miss the swords, man.
Yeah, I know. I can't help it. I mean,
Have you gotten drunk or high on anything and made any other inadvertent sword purchases, or is that a thing of the past?
not for a while.
Okay.
For a while. I mean,
So you've now been sword sober for what, 7 months?
so, yeah.
Sword
What's
sober.
the last one? Yeah, about 8 months. Yeah.
What, you'll get a delivery tomorrow? Be like, how did this get here?
No. I bought. It's a sword that a medieval sword that specializes in cutting. Because I in some weird drunken rant, I was gonna cut through Taomi gnats. Mats.
What?
They're mats that they cut through with samurai swords. They're
Oh,
supposed to
okay.
simulate an arm or a leg.
I thought you just had
Oh.
a verbal dyslexic moment.
No.
I didn't know what the hell you were talking about.
Right?
Yeah, I haven't done it yet. I just it
Yeah.
seemed good in my mind at the moment, and then after I sober up, I'm like, yeah, what are you gonna do? Fuck it.
Maybe that one's such a good idea, right?
It doesn't always have to be a practical purchase. It just has to look cool.
Well,
There you go.
They do look cool. They do look.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, Terrence, listen, Pop is batting 1,000 as far as the aesthetics are concerned with the sword room. So
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
It's all about camera angles.
Yeah.
You pan a little over to the right, and it just looks like I don't know, college dorm maybe fewer pizza boxes.
Well, yeah, I store everything on shelves. I don't care. I just put it on shelves.
Hey, you're an organizing piles. You're a pile guy.
That's right. That's
there you
absolutely
go.
correct.
There's nothing wrong with that. As
mean,
long as you know where everything is.
Yeah. Oh, I do for the most part. Like, hey, Pop, where's this? I'm like, it's in third pile to the right, second room. Yeah, okay.
Although this time of the
By
year
the
in
way,
Michigan,
guys-
you got to watch out for earwigs.
Oh, I
Those
don't care.
things, they'll hide under everything. You pick them up and like, yeah, little fuckers.
They don't bother me.
by the way, guys, today is a record-setting day
Really?
for your boy. Yeah, I have podcasted for 7 hours today.
Whoa.
So after this, it's not something I plan to do.
How do you still
So
have
I'm
a
going to be on
voice?
here for about an hour, and it'll be almost 8 hours of podcasting for me today, man.
How do you
I know,
still have a voice, man?
I watched some of it when I was driving around today. So.
Yeah, I have incredible vocal.
7 hours.
Yeah, right. I have incredible vocal stamina, man. Like my pipes are very, very strong. And so really what I've actually learned to do, it actually started today. I learned how to be as forceful, as bold without being as loud. And today is the first day I tried it, because if I spoke at the same volume that I normally speak, I wouldn't have made it for 3 hours. But
Oh, yeah.
I somehow figured out with my sound how to still come across without having to yell in the mic. And subsequently, this has resulted in an 8-hour podcast day. So
Whew.
That's one hell of a run.
I don't know
It
if I
is.
could do
It
that,
is.
man. More power to you.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like doing it. Today was a unique day, so I figured, what the hell,
Yeah, you're exercising your pipes like Amy Horton. Shit.
you know.
Yeah, she hasn't done anything lately, though.
Amy warts by the ton.
Dude, you know what? It's funny. I did my first Amy Horton article break. I was like 2.5 years ago. And it didn't take me long to figure out that this chick was a treasure trove, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
4 or 5 article breakdowns in, I said, you know what? Let me find out what Amy Horton is like on Twitter. She blocked me.
Yep.
She blocked me before I even knew. She blocked me before I even knew who she was.
Oh, yeah, we were blocked a long time ago.
We got blocked by a lot of people.
Yeah, I think probably yours and our videos about her are the most famous, because I'm going to say all of ours together is like almost 500,000 views.
Yep.
The Star
know it,
Wars
man.
trilogy.
Hey, look, if you want to do stupid stuff, you got to deal with the stupid consequences.
Stupid
That's
games,
exactly
stupid
right.
prizes.
You don't get to brag. Listen, you don't get to write an article about how you contracted genital warts and live that down. You just don't get to do
No.
that.
I
Sorry,
don't know
sweetie.
why anyone
Sorry.
doesn't want to date me, way.
Yeah, you know what HPV
Genital
stands for,
warts.
right?
Oh,
It stands for a high penis vagina.
Yes. High penis volume, heavily penised vagina. I mean, you just pick.
It's all the same.
In fact, if she was more picky, she probably wouldn't have HPV.
Well,
Yeah, right?
15 years from now, if karma catches up to her, maybe she'll be a glory hole attendant.
maybe. Listen, at the very least, she could be a jizz mopper. Oh, I love that. Wikipedia snippet says Horton hears a who. That is absolute classic. Classic.
Outstanding.
Yeah, that's when you try to take a listen at the glory hole attendant, and then you take one right in the ear.
Oh.
You're like, oh God, oh shit, that's my eardrum.
That's a Verizon commercial waiting to happen.
Did you hear about that one chick from oh God, what is that one sitcom where they had all the nerds living in the apartment building?
Oh, Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, the one
yeah.
the one woman who played the girlfriend to the geek.
Penelope. Her name
she
is Penelope.
divorced.
Her name is Kelly Kuko. Yeah.
Well, she divorced like 8 years ago or something like that. Well, she just had like a bunch of tweets where she's like living at home with her, and she can't sleep in her bed because it smells of cat piss and feces.
Whoa!
I'm serious.
Wow.
I'm serious.
That's a
Well,
poetic justice.
I mean, this woman has like more money than she's probably got an ass load of money shooting out of her ass.
an assload of
look it
money
up.
shooting out of her ass.
Yeah.
Looking it up.
Department of
Look up
Redundancy
Kelly
Department.
Kuko. Kuko net worth. Let's see how much she's worth. So
she's
as
worth more than her
so
leaked
she's worth
nudes.
100. Yeah, so she's worth $100 million, but you can't afford to buy a new mattress.
I guess not.
I'm just saying.
They're saying it's not Kelly Kuko. They're saying it's Mayim Balik
Who's
or Mayim Bialik, the Blossom girl.
Oh,
So Amy
oh.
Farrah Fowler, that's the girl who played Amy Farrah Fowler. Mayim Bialik, that's the girl who. Okay, all right. Thank you
Yeah.
guys. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I didn't watch either show, so
my kids. I never watched the Blossom thing either. It's
Yeah.
stupid.
that's good times.
Whoa.
So, how are things going with sorting out this sheer insanity after the CME, man? I mean, we all had a great time there, and then ever since we've been back, I've just been hearing one horror story after another from you. You getting it all sorted out?
Yeah, man. We're certainly working towards it. But yes, that situation will absolutely be rectified.
Good.
And so on the back of that, this is actually why I announced the second CME. The second CME is going to be in Dallas. It's going to be in Dallas, Texas, from October 21st through October 24th. And a lot of guys ask me, well, Donovan, listen, why did you decide to do another one so soon? Like, why so soon? Why on October 21st through 24th? Like, why do this? The first answer is because I can. The second reason is because there's another convention happening on that same weekend. And so I've made it very clear to him and his ilk that anytime he organizes an event, I will organize an event on the very same weekend with identical dates. I'm not going to listen. It should be no mystery why I'm doing this. So it should be no mystery why I'm doing this. But we live in a free market capitalistic society, and consider this sort of a hostile takeover.
Ooh,
more or less.
That's pretty brutal, man. But what are you gonna do?
We're going to war.
Yeah, it was brutal. It was brutal what he did to me.
Yeah, I know.
What he did to me and mine. And so, that dude is never going to be rid of me. If he thinks if he thinks for 1 second that I'm just going to give up, no. I have money. He does not.
Well,
He's flat broke.
My thing
I'm
is
not.
this is like I just want to keep guys from I just want to keep from filling up coffins with dudes.
Yep.
Right.
And like when you invited me to speak, I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I'm going to speak and I'm going to talk about this male suicide thing Because nobody gives a shit about it. You don't hear about it on the media, but dudes are hurling themselves into the abyss at breakneck speed.
Yeah, you hear whenever women suddenly start self-deleting in record numbers,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
even
right?
still, that they're 75% lower than men on their best day, or worst, I guess I should say. And
Well,
that's
of course,
always
we
a
all know why
travesty.
that is.
Yeah,
we all
but-
know why that is because men are quote unquote expendable. Biologically, we are, but the world doesn't give a shit about men.
No,
Yeah,
they never have.
That's just all there is to it.
They never have. Especially you get out of high school, you're literally worthless because they can draft you by the millions and march you into the meat grinder, and nobody gives a fuck.
Nope.
You know it.
What in the butt, bud, baby?
Yeah, I mean, maybe you'll get your name chiseled on a marble slab somewhere, 20, 30 years later.
Yeah, maybe if you're lucky. Right?
Yeah, it's just, it's terrible.
So what were the dates on that again, Donovan, just to make sure we know?
Yep. October 21st through October 24th.
All right.
If you want to know what the dates of the conference is, you can either go to masculineexcellence.com or you can go to 21convention.org.
Yeah.
The dates will be one and the same.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, the dates, the cost for this particular one is much lower than it was in Las Vegas. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Yes, it will be substantially less. And the reason for that is because, listen, man, like we wanted to sort of open the door for more people to be able to attend. I also, Wikipedia snippet says Mayan Bialik played a female nerd. Yeah, Amy Farrah Fowler. Yeah, the reason why is because I wanted to give guys a choice, right? This last time, the tickets were expensive, but they were worth it, but they included the room. So I said, okay, if guys can find less expensive accommodations and save on the ticket, then I have no problem slashing. Dude, I have no problem slashing the ticket prices in half. If guys have no problem, forking over for a, for their own lodging. So, guys, listen, I've run some surveys, run some tests, and guys are like, yeah, listen, man, if I can get a less expensive ticket, I don't mind getting my own stuff.
For hotel, Airbnb, stuff like that. I mean, there's limitless options.
Well, I'm going to be honest. Like when we pulled up in front of that hotel, I just knew somebody was getting effed in the A.
We're gonna get fucked.
Yeah.
Because I was there years ago with my now ex-wife.
Yep.
And by the time we're all said and done, I was $1,800 over my budget for shit that I couldn't even foresee. So, like, I literally, you were with me. I was like, fuck, man, this is not going to go well.
Oh, Donovan knows all about going over budget in Vegas.
Yeah, and this is funny, man, because a lot of obviously I caught a lot of heat for doing this, and people are like, oh, this was a money grab and this and that and the third. Blake, you've seen the numbers.
When you sent me that just, I didn't even see like anything itemized. I just saw the number. I was like, oh,
yeah,
holy shit.
I'm telling you, with the number that Blake told me, I'd have been knocking some dust off some firearms and knocking on some doors.
Well,
Tell you what, man.
Wouldn't you be draining them of water since they're all at the bottom of Lake Superior?
Yes,
right?
That's absolutely correct.
You had a
at the bottom
tragic
of Lake
boating
Mead.
accident.
Yeah.
But the point is listen, I definitely overspent. I definitely went way over budget, but especially for it being the first event, it's going to prove to be worth it because now the CME is legit. It is legitimate. People are seeing the videos. They're seeing the pictures. They're like, oh, wait a minute. This wasn't some, rink-a-dink, wannabe convention that this guy put together. No. This was at a world-class facility that did a world-class job in fleecing me, but this was at a great facility. Again, the venue was spectacular. Everything ran smoothly. The video, everything is going to look great. And so I'm glad we got this first one out of the way. Now people can see, okay, Donovan is serious about this. He really took this seriously. So yeah, maybe we'll give this a shot.
Boom.
That's cool.
I'm looking forward to the next one. I won't be able to attend myself. We already talked about it, but
Oh, I know. Listen,
it is what it is.
if you get black bagged and stuffed into a nondescript white van and driven down to Dallas, it had nothing to do with me. Just saying.
Nice.
there better be strippers when I get there if you're going to do that shit.
Hey, call me. You can't talk about that on the air. Call me. Gotta give me a call.
Wah, wah, wah.
No strippers.
No strippers allowed. We're going to get screwed.
Yeah, right.
Well, I'm glad. First of all, I was glad to speak. Hopefully,
man.
you liked my presentation.
you brought the house down, man.
Yeah.
Like you stole the show. Like that's what a lot of people said. They're like, whoa, Popp was unexpected. So that was good, man. It was a great speech, man.
It was really good, and it's already available to people who are supporting the channel on Patreon and Subscribestar. So if you haven't watched it yet and you want to, hey, go throw us $1 a month. Check it out. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, the thing is, it's like once Donovan releases it to the world, then you guys can all take a look at it. But
I'll tell you what. If you want, I can. If you want, I can actually release it tomorrow and just send it to you guys. I don't have a problem with you guys releasing it before I do. I don't care.
Okay, we wouldn't want to step on anybody's toes.
yeah, I got you.
Put it out to our...
Don't even worry about it. But dude, I'll send it over to you. I actually think I might. Hold on, let me see here. I might actually. Bulldog. Yeah, there it is. Popp. There it is. I got you, man. So I'm gonna download it right now. I'll throw it into a Dropbox for you, and you guys post it whenever you want, man.
Oh, I've already got it, man. I'm the one who edited it.
Of course you already have it. Jesus. Yeah, let me send you the video you sent me.
7 down,
Blake,
7 to go. I'm working on it again tonight.
This is
awesome.
how frazzled my brain is.
It's all good, man.
It's all right, man.
But how was your guys' 4th of July weekend? Did you have fun?
It was good and it was quiet. It was good. It was quiet. We grilled out some burgers. I think I watched maybe 600 miles of racing. I watched the Australian Grand Prix. Max Verstappen won his 3rd race in a row, which is kind of weird.
Nice.
Yeah. Then I watched NASCAR. NASCAR raced at the track called Race America. It's up in Wisconsin for the first time in like 56 years. And Chase Elliott ended up winning that race. Chase Elliott is the son of the great Bill Elliott. And so it was a road course, which means there are lefts and rights. And Chase Elliott, of the last 8 road courses run on the NASCAR circuit, Chase Elliott has won 6 of them.
Wow.
It was incredible. Yeah, it was the Austrian Grand Prix. My fault, not the Australian. I don't know if I saw it.
Boom.
But yeah, he's won the 6 of the so he has 13 career NASCAR wins. 6 of them are road course. So he's definitely a road course ace. Guys like him, when they retire from NASCAR, he's got a chance to drive Formula One because almost all Formula One tracks have lefts and rights. So that's I'm a race nerd. So there you go.
I've never been a racing guy, you know.
I usually.
Oh, dude.
I like to watch the crashes.
Well, yeah. Just watch those on YouTube.
No, I'm serious. Like when I was a kid, had nothing going on. I'd be at my grandparents for the summer. It was raining out or something. I'd turn on
Oh, look at this. Veteran Reloaded says Eddie. Yes, that's right. That's right, guys. My legal name is Edwin Alexander Hopkins Jr. You can also call me Eddie. So there you go. I appreciate the shout out there, Veteran Reloaded 88. Appreciate that.
Eddie. It's a good name.
How many viewers we got?
Let's check it out here. What do we got here? We have 444. Oh, just jumped to 465.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
Thank you all for joining in. I hope it was a good surprise for you.
Are we falling behind on the likes?
Oh, yeah, we're at 193. You guys are
Come on,
you're getting there. You know, you get there.
Hit
Not a
the
big
like.
deal. The reason I was asking you what you guys did over your 4th of July weekend is because I was wondering, like, my heart is just leaping out of my chest. I have to know what you all did with the 16 cents that you saved on your cookout this year.
Yeah.
Biden White House claims 4th of July cookout in 2021 is down 16 cents from last year.
If you drove more than 4 miles to get to said cookout, you went through 16 cents worth of gas and then some.
Yeah, because gas is up, over $1.50 a gallon. In some states, it's already up over $5 a gallon. I feel like we're about to walk face first into I Am Legend.
Yes.
As long as we get the dog, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Well, either that or, if the dog gets killed, then you got to go full John Wick. I'm just saying.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, remember the dog got zombified, right?
Oh, yeah.
That was sad. That was the saddest part of the movie, man. Like, that was hard to watch.
Yeah, I have a hard time watching dogs suffer. I like dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, dogs are good.
Cats, I don't give a shit.
I mean, I don't give a shit about Biden's dog. That fucker can get rabies and die, but I'm just saying. How many people has he bit already?
Oh, my
It's like
God.
4 or 5.
Half a dozen easily.
Aren't they supposed to put a dog down after he bites like 3?
I believe the magic number is 3. Then you get the hot shot.
That's what I thought. Yeah, come here, Junior. You got the woodshed for you. Don't mind that. It means there's a treat coming. No big deal.
Put the treat, I'm putting the treat in the magazine right now.
Yeah. 9mm meat suit eviction.
There you go.
Yeah, I just can't believe, man, the incompetence that's going on here.
Well, look at the tweet. This is direct from the White House. Planning a cookout this year? Huh? Well, catch up on the news. Nice pun, assholes. According to the Farm Bureau, the cost of a 4th of July barbecue is down from last year. In fact, it's a fact you must heard. Oh, God. This is so cringe. It doesn't really sink in until you read it out loud, and then you realize, oh, you've really got to be kidding me. Hot dog, the Biden economic plan is working, and that's something we can all relish.
Yeah.
Oh,
Relish.
fuck's
yeah.
Just
sake.
get like downvoted.
I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
This is bad.
Hot dog crisis is fake news. Fake news.
Yeah, the hot dog crisis, fake news. You take all the
Fake
hot dogs,
news.
you put them in your mouth, balls deep, and then you cough it up, and mayonnaise.
Yep. And you know what? Was a couple days ago, I believe Biden landed in Wisconsin somewhere. Had like 63 people show up.
Oh, yeah, he came to Michigan, too.
What?
And when he came to Michigan, there was 24.
Yep.
And they were like, oh, this is so great. You know, all these people come to see the most popular president ever.
What a
How the hell did that guy win the election, man? Like, dude, listen, not to get political here.
Hey, wait. We have to call it
Yeah.
Stunning and Brave Erection
Or the ice cream social.
or the Ice Cream Social.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, we're not
okay.
allowed to talk about it on this channel because we've already been thrown
my
on the
bad.
naughty boy list like
well,
twice.
I'll put it to you this way. I knew that the ice cream social was taken when it turned out that Cool Joe won the state with a bunch of cactuses. There's no fucking way that should have happened. That's when we knew the fix was in.
Cactus
Yeah.
Jack.
Cactus Jack, aka Mankind, aka Mick Foley.
Yeah.
For all you,
got
you. I mean, it was just
wrestling nerds out there.
like 140 some odd thousand waffle cones coming in at 4 o'clock in the morning because you got to get your midnight snack quotient to diabetes. And that's just how it happens, man.
That's exactly what happened.
Taking it right in
Waffle
the
cones
poop
sound
hole.
really good about now, actually. I haven't had a waffle cone forever, dude. Trying to cut down my carbs, guys.
All right. Well, I don't want to dwell on 4th of July for too long, but what do you say we guys start this article since Donovan has already been streaming for 7 fucking hours today?
You know it.
Let's do it.
Let's check it out. You guys are going to love this one. We're going over to our favorite website of all time where we met one of our favorite people, Amy Warts by the Ton.
Nice.
I'm all for feminism, but it's kind of making it harder to date. Anybody?
Shocker.
Anyone? Bueller?
Yeah. See, this is one of those things. Listen, you got what you asked for, right? Listen, careful what you wish for. You just might get it. Listen, women wanted freedom. They got it. They
Yep.
wanted to be able to go to work. They got that too. They want to make it illegal for men to go up and approach them. Hurrah.
Hurrah!
But now on the back end, I'm all for feminism, but it's kind of making it harder to date. This just goes to show that once again, women want all of the benefits without any of the costs.
Yep.
They don't see. They want the feminist. They want the feminism without paying the feminist cost. Not going to work.
Well,
Doesn't work
right
that
now
way.
it's what 6.5 people getting married out of 1,000.
Men, period. Yeah. 6.5
that
men out of
is
every 1,000.
low.
Yeah.
Yep. So P.T. Barnum says there is a sucker born every minute. Well, it sounds like there are 6.5 suckers born for every 1,000 people.
But
so
just
let's hope that
just
we
think
can,
how devastating that is. It used to be
Yeah.
60, 70% of everyone got married within 2 to 4 years of graduating from high school.
Yep.
Yep.
Now 6.5 out of 1,000
Yeah.
are like, fuck this.
Yep.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Oh, and we pointed this out too. Like we discussed 2 things today that are just like crushing truth bombs. One is that women, like these same women who write articles like this, are trying to convince all men that masculinity is toxic, while feminism, talking out the other side of their cock-filled mouth, is telling women they need to behave like men if they're going to be happy.
Oh my God.
Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense.
So are you saying they're having an all opera?
Oh, the all-vowel opera hour, yeah.
I love-
So you could be happy.
yeah, you're only spitting out vowels with the salami sandwich in your mouth.
And then the other thing we're talking about is that just like marriage has kind of gone the way of the dinosaur, especially within those first few years after high school, the average age for women giving birth has now increased from what it was 20, 30 years ago by like a decade.
Yeah.
And they're trying to blame all of the birth defects and shit on vaccines instead of the fact that they're trying to cook baby omelets from spoiled eggs.
I'm going to say that we need more research on what's causing this, but but the thing is, you are correct. The longer a longer a woman waits to have a child, the greater the chance of craziness going on.
Yep. You know it.
But true to form, they can't take responsibility. It's got to be vaccines. It's got to be this. It's got to be that. Now, if you're talking about the new poke and smoke, I'm totally with you because we have no idea what's going to happen with that.
Yep.
Yeah, totally legit.
Yeah, totally.
Well, not only that, think about it like this. Clearly, the longer a woman waits to have children, the more birth defects and more risks are involved. But do you think women are living in a convent somewhere while they're waiting for the almighty Jesus Christ himself to come down and impregnate them like the Virgin Mary? No, they're racking up bodies, man.
Yeah, they're on their knees. They're on their knees, but it's not for praying.
Well, maybe sometimes it is for praying.
They are failing.
Maybe.
Yeah,
the
please
dick
God,
stacking
cover
test.
my face with your bazooka juice. That's the kind of praying they're doing.
Well, they're failing the dick stacking test.
Yes.
I mean, typically, if after a woman has been 4 or 5 people, their ability to pair bond goes way down.
Yeah.
And this is an actual study. I don't know where the stats on that is. I know we could.
But we don't need the stats, man. Listen, we don't need stats. You want to know why? Because every girl is a hoe, right? Girls are. We got girls out here saying, "I'm not a slut. I've only slept with 15 guys." Really?
Here we
Right?
go.
So women think, okay, when I hit, I gotta stay away from number 20. I'll go and fuck 19 guys, and then I'll marry number 20. That way, I'm not considered a slut. This is where we are. Listen, man, there's a line of demarcation when it comes to women and pair bonding. With some women, it's different than others. That's the truth. But I would say if a girl fucks 5 guys, she's gonna fuck 55 guys, right? Girls never fuck 5 guys and then just stop and marry number 6. Oh no, they fuck 5 guys and then they fuck 50 more. That's how it works, man.
They go for broke.
Yep.
They swing for the fences.
That's right.
And sometimes they literally go for broke when they're slumming it between relationships.
You talking about the slump buster?
Yeah, the slump buster. Yeah, they got to.
Dude, women are never in slumps, dude. Listen, women say they're using a slump buster just to give themselves an excuse to hoe. Oh yeah, Eric came over and blew my back out. Had to have a slump buster. A slump buster? What? Getting fucked by 7 guys in 7 days? That's a slump buster?
Wow.
Yeah. The reason why it's a slump is because it's usually twice as much. Dude, I'm telling you, man. Dude, girls out here are super hoes. And that's dude. This is only the things that we know. This is only things that we know. Dude, you can't imagine what's under that rock. If we actually lifted that rock and found out what these bitches are really up to, shit,
man. They'd be mixing so many flavors. It'd be like an autistic
That's
8-year-old.
disgusting.
It'd be like an autistic 8-year-old at 7-Eleven.
Well, check this out. You want to know why women are more masculine? You want to know why women are more masculine? Because they're taking loads. They get all that testosterone. Women these days have so much male DNA in them. They could probably grow a beard in a month if they really tried.
Well,
and that's real talk, man.
There's actual word for that. It's called chimera.
The chimera effect, yeah.
The chimera effect.
Heard of that before.
Yeah,
yes.
they actually have discovered that women who take too many loads directly to the warehouse will have DNA from these dudes accumulating in their body, and they've even found it in their brain.
Absolutely correct.
Yep.
Oh,
That's right.
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
nuts, man.
I mean, their biological clock has essentially been reprogrammed, and their DNA has been rewritten.
Oh,
One of these days, somebody is going to come up with a test because we've got the 23andMe, right? You're tracing back people's genealogy all the way back to the Celtic days. One of these days, some dude is going to come up with a test that tells you how much male DNA a woman has in her, and they can probably maybe not to the number, they can probably accurately predict a woman's body count. Listen, real talk. Women don't use condoms. When's the last time you saw a woman buy condoms? No, women don't buy condoms. They buy birth control, right? So we know women aren't buying condoms. Women, dude, when women cheat, they take it raw. I promise you, in the next 10 to 20 years, somebody's going to come out with a test like 23andMe. How many dudes has she really been smashed by? It's coming, guys. You watch.
How
You watch.
dare you?
We could call it swab the pink pocket.
Oh God. Oh man.
Oh my God.
That pap smear is
Find
going to
out her
turn
nuts
into a
count with
pap.
Swap the pink pocket.
That pap smear is going to turn into a pap Jackson Pollock.
Oh my God. Damn.
Side effects may include repulsiveness, wanting to get a divorce, and another paternity test.
I mean, look at it this way.
Oh.
Say
23
you
and HIV.
get done with college, you're 26, and you meet this woman who's like 24, and you marry her, and then 2 to 4 years in, you find out she's got like a body count north of 100. That has got to repulse these dudes.
Well, I mean, some people really like a lot of horseradish on their beef and cheddar.
Oh, God. I am not one of those people. I am no.
God damn.
I'm sorry, I had to do that because I really like it when Popp looks like he's about to puke.
Hey, come on.
Yeah, cancel the Arby's order. Cancel the Arby's order, honey. We need to cancel that.
Going
order.
face first into that drive-through window, baby.
I'm the one that came up with the beef and cheddar and a catcher's mitt.
Yep, and then I added the horseradish.
Yeah.
Ah.
Cocktail sauce.
Yeah, and we still have fans out there that don't understand the math behind the dick stacking test.
Are you familiar with it, Donovan?
No. Please.
Oh,
Fill me
Popp, by all means, go right ahead.
All right, number of cocks.
Hey, here, I'll give you another one so you can actually stack them.
Okay.
And that one's black.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Oh, there we go.
it's
The BDC theory, huh?
it's the number of cocks times 6 divide by 12, and that'll put you at a platform roughly where in your mind you put them at a platform at that height and push them off. And if they so much just get like a skinned knee or twisted ankle, that's too many cocks.
Okay. All right.
Yep. And the reason why I
like
say you
that.
stack the straws is because Pulse Kebab sent me penis straws. So you stack these end to end, and then you throw them
Okay.
at Popp.
Come on, man.
It's all part of the business. All right, let's go back to the article here. We went off on a
do it.
tangent there
All
for
right,
a
all
while. Let's check it out here. Dun dun dun.
I consider myself a feminist, but I can't lie.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm starting to notice its effects on my dating life. That doesn't change my belief in equality.
You mean equity?
I just hope
Yes.
that men and women can eventually learn to date in harmony because it's pretty messy right now.
I'm gonna ask
only
one
gonna
question.
get worse.
I'm gonna ask one question. Whose fault is that?
It's only
Yeah,
going to
that's
get worse.
their fault.
Listen, I would never date a woman who said she was a feminist. I'd be like, oh, you are?
Nope.
I might hit it and quit it, but that's it.
Hit it,
You know
quit
the
it.
funny thing is about if you ask the typical American woman, are you a feminist? 9 out of 10 would probably tell you no, right?
Yep.
They would probably tell you no. But if you pay attention, you will see that most women who don't readily identify as feminists have feminist beliefs.
Yep.
Okay, so you're not a feminist, right? Yeah, but she'll tell you about the wage gap, right? She'll tell you about toxic masculinity. She hates misogynists. She hates all that stuff. She hates Orange Man. I guess that's she hates Orange Man. Right. Like again, you're not
I
a
hate
feminist,
you
but
too.
yeah, it's all the same. It's all the same.
Unbelievable.
Yep. Well, the thing is, it's just like when you ask them their body count and they lie about it. They claim
Yes.
that they're proud of their decisions and they claim that they should be able to do whatever they want without being judged, but they know that's
Right.
not really the case and they know that they've made bad decisions. That's why they lie.
And also, if they're in a sorority and you manage to get a number out of them, that number is inflated by 30%.
Yeah, multiply that.
Oh, dude. Listen, check this out. This is why this is exactly the stud slut conundrum.
Yep.
Sluts are always quick to say, why is it that when men sleep around, they're called studs, and when women sleep around, they're called sluts? Well, first of all, a guy who can sleep with women on a regular basis, that's hard. Okay.
Yeah.
A man
No
who is
pun
good
intended.
with women, it's very hard to do, right? Women just have to be there.
Say
They
yes.
just have to be there.
They have to. All they have to
Women
do is
also-
say yes.
All they have to do is be there, and remember, yes means yes. It's got to be enthusiastic consent.
Yeah.
Like guy writer and everything. Yes. And by the time you've fallen asleep. Here's another thing though. Women talk all the time about how we should be equal and it shouldn't matter. Yet when you ask them how many guys they schnooked, They divide the real notch count by 17.
Yep.
And the reason they do this is because women inherently know and understand that a woman who is not sexually temperate, a woman who is not sexually discriminate, in other words, a slut, repulses men. And the reason why it repulses men is for paternity. Listen, nobody's thinking about having babies when you're having sex, but your heart, this is the same reason why guys, when they have sex with girls who have vasectomies, never tell a girl you have a vasectomy, because that turns them off. No, she wants to be dealing with live bullets. She wants there to be danger. It's the same thing that happens when guys and girls have sex. When a guy knows she's been passed around, it's like, okay, well, she's really good for nothing. So if we really do get together, the paternity of my kid is going to be in question. He doesn't think about this consciously. He thinks about this subconsciously.
Yeah.
But also, like, in my opinion, you find out a woman has been doing, cheetah backflips on a bunch of peg Ds. I mean, you're like, that value goes way down.
Way down.
Yes.
Way
Yes.
down.
Well, it's the same thing. I mean, and they will swear on a stack of Bibles that it's a double standard, but really it's the difference between getting a participation trophy just for showing up and getting one for actually winning. They might look the same, but they're not.
Yeah, but like some of these women that get done with college, they have at least 100 knockouts on.
At least.
They were doing like a TikTok challenge, shout your body count, and some of these chicks were 18, 19 years old, had 148 dudes under their belt.
At what
Easy.
point do
Easy.
they just classify them as sex workers?
Yeah.
That's right.
When money
Or
changes
petri
hands.
dishes.
Yeah.
Petri dish.
Or both.
Ugh.
I mean, that's just the way it is, man.
You fast forward 20 years, they all end up the same way. Where have all the good men gone?
Dude, college ruins women. All college, dude. The only thing women really learn in college is how to suck dick. This is why the average 22, 23, 24-year-old just out of college will fucking suck the color off your dick. And if you're a white guy, dude, she'll suck your dick so hard it comes out clear. It's like see-through when she gets done with you.
It's like starting a leaf blower.
Dude,
Damn, that's
real
brutal.
talk, like sucking golf balls through water hoses. Shit like that.
Absolutely.
Jesus, that's just savage.
I don't
What-
swallow. It's degrading.
Yeah, right.
Listen,
Listen, you're bringing back womanese volume.
You damn right.
when I got off active
God, Buddy
duty,
Blake, of course.
when I got off active duty, I spent 6 months hanging out at the teak house at Eastern, and let me tell you, those ladies that came through those front doors were just getting racked,
Oh, they get ran through.
and
Of course.
they were just getting pucker-fied.
Pucker fight.
I mean, it was unbelievable.
Bugger. That's funny.
Well,
No, man. I remember this. I mean, literally, there was this one girl. She would show up at the party, and within 5 minutes, she was upstairs.
oh no.
Getting like every hole, poked and stuff.
Ay, ay, ay.
And it got to the point where they actually told her to stop coming to the parties because it was like
So she's
a
like,
problem.
to quote one of my other jokes, it's like the stoner kids Scantron at the SATs, all holes filled in, but it's all wrong.
Damn.
Terrible. All right, back over to the article here.
There we go.
Hashtag make her ring sting.
Oh God.
Yes.
Make it fall out the other side. Go all prolapsed. Number 1, I'm hyper aware of every sexist thing a guy does now.
Good.
Because that's going to lead to happiness. And
Well,
Yes,
the thing
of
is,
course.
if you're hyper aware of all this bullshit, so that means men pick up on the vibe.
yeah.
So
they
if you're getting all negative and all hyper aware, that dude's gone.
Yep.
It doesn't take much for me to overanalyze a guy's intentions nowadays. I used to see a guy opening a door for me as nice and polite, but lately gestures like this have been making me angry.
There's a recipe for date 2.
That's right.
Listen,
That's
but you see what she is describing here.
Yep.
She is, and here's the thing. This is something that's really gonna bake your noodle. Part of the reason why today's women detest gentlemanly behavior, it's definitely because of feminism. There's no doubt about that. But deep down inside, girls know, sluts know that they are not worthy of gentlemanly treatment. This is why they don't know how to act when guys open the door. See, what they'll tell you is, oh, that's a misogynistic thing to do. No, what she means is that I've fucked 148 guys, in a calendar year, and I don't deserve the door to be held for me.
Yeah.
Because women know when they are deserving of gentlemanly treatment. So when a man exhibits this kind of treatment toward her, okay, she punishes him with the fury of 1,000 suns. Why? She punishes him for not knowing who and what she is.
So basically,
a lot of guys ask this. Why is it the better you treat women, the worse they treat you? Because they know that they're not worth that good treatment. And if you prove yourself to be inept at recognizing sluts for who and what they are, they will make you pay. They will make you pay.
Yeah, that happened to me.
Happened to all of us, man. We've all
It
been
happened to
there.
all of us, dude. Shit.
Yeah, and feminists actually have a term for this. They call it benevolent sexism.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
when you open a door for them, when you offer to wash the dishes and things like that. Oh,
Right.
it's like they actually imagine a guy coming up to them at the door and it's just like, you're too weak and disgusting. Here.
We should-
Hey, get in there.
That would be a great comedy skit. Dude, that would be that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, don't wash the dishes. Your hands are too pretty and small, but they make my dick look huge.
There you go.
I'll wash
That's
the
why I like
dishes
dating
for
girls
you,
with-
as long as you agree to bring me a sandwich on this dish when I clean it, and then afterwards bring me a steak and a blowjob. Winning.
A sandwich. You misogynist.
Yep.
Well, at least I didn't offer to, it didn't ask you to make a sandwich with your best friend.
Yeah,
Two pieces of hot booby bread, and then me in the middle is the meat.
Yes.
So
like that kind of sandwich.
Donovan, how much
Yes.
how much hate mail do you get?
Oh God, dude, I get it all the time, man. I mean,
It's all the
just-
same too, right?
What's that?
And it's all the same too, right?
Yeah, it's it's funny, man. I did a podcast with Aaron Clary a couple of weeks before the CME out in Vegas, and before we went on, he behind he's like, dude, I don't understand why guys hate you. He's like, you're an honest guy. You've always treated me with respect. I don't know why you get so much hate. I don't give a shit. Doesn't matter. I'll admit it used to bother me, but it doesn't anymore. It's in one ear and out the other. It's just, I guess I've had so much of it. I'm just kind of desensitized to it. So
Well, I'm gonna be honest. My hate mail has gone down quite a bit once I started doing comedy videos about it.
Very good.
Oh yeah, because nobody wants to be the example.
Well, the thing
Yes.
is, one, they're all the same.
Yeah, you're gay, you got a small penis, you must hate
got
your
a small
mother. You don't know how to please a woman anyway. You wouldn't know what to do with a real woman. You're not a real man. Wah.
Yeah, I get that all the time.
Whammon. Yeah, that stuff just, and I have people who screen my email and DMs now, so I really don't see it.
Oh yeah,
too often.
one of the least productive things you can do as a content creator is read comments.
Well, I read the comments and I respond to a lot of stuff.
That's fine.
Well, yeah, that's because I think, Terrence, you, truth be told, you probably do more for your audience than any of us, right? Yeah, we're helping people, but you're saving guys' lives. And I think everyone knows that is your intent. And so a guy like you, listen, you can go in and safely read the comments, and anybody who actually has anything bad to say, but just dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Most
the
of
guys
the time,
like me, they're just he talks too much, he's too loud, he's cocky.
most of the time, the negative comments are bitching about me. So,
Well, actually, I'm up to 372 people now.
yep,
Oh wow, there we go.
372
Wow.
lives saved.
You were at 366 at the conference, man. So it's been six since then.
Yeah,
Yep.
Man, good job, dude.
we're keeping it going.
Yes, sir.
And speaking of which, let's jump back on over here. Let's see what we
Do it.
got. I know guys offering these acts of chivalry, which is dead, have no intention to make me feel small or lesser than, but now that my eyes have been opened to feminist theory, it's all I'm able to think about.
Well, chivalry is the warrior's
admits
code.
that she's admitting that she's brainwashed.
Oh, yeah.
That's what she's doing. Crazy people don't know they're crazy. Miss
Mm-hmm.
me with that.
And that's what really kind of ties my dick in a knot with this whole article is that she knows she's the problem, but she still tries to over-rationalize and analyze everything and try to make it so that it's not her fault.
Yeah, that's actually really typical of women.
Oh, yeah.
Surprise, surprise.
Number 2, guys are starting to think that we don't need them anymore. Well, that
Gee,
might
I
have
wonder
something.
why.
That might have something to do with the fact that the quote that's printed on T-shirts and is routinely featured at the women's marches. What is it? Women need men like a fish needs a bicycle.
Right.
Come on.
Dude, And again,
6.5
men
out
are
of
marginal.
1,000.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
6.5 out of 1,000.
That's 933.5 men, and one of them was sawed in half below the waist.
Dude, you're probably accurate. You're probably accurate, man.
Yeah. And what are they going to do when that goes to zero?
They're going to.
It's coming.
Well, they're going to do what they figured out how to do with the manual transmission community. They figure out a way to make perfectly legal behavior illegal so that they can seize custody away from two parents, not just one.
Damn.
Listen, guys, I gotta run, but I will leave you with this. And what Terrence just asked, that is the poignant question. How can I put this? After first wave feminism, it appeared that the purpose of feminism, one of the pillars of feminism, is the transference of resources from men to women.
Oh yeah.
Right? They established that in the divorce courts, right? And then in the 80s, 90s, and the aughts, anytime a woman filed no fault divorce, all she has to do is file for divorce. She gets everything. So guess what? Men have responded. They said, all right, okay, we're just not going to get married. That's that 6.5. Well, guess what? The community figured it out. Okay, well, wait a minute. Men are getting married less. So how else can we extrapolate resources? Unfair child support laws, right? So, okay, we can't get them by marrying them anymore, but now we'll just have their children. Guess what? More men are getting vasectomies and checking out of the dating market, right? Or trying to check out of the dating market. They adjusted again in the form of dating apps. The purpose, every time guys figure out a way not to put themselves at risk, the feminist culture figures out another way to extrapolate resources. Gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, the purpose of dating apps is not to bring happy couples together. No, the purpose of dating apps is to extrapolate money for men. Do you think women are actually spending money on dating apps? No. 99.1000% of any dating apps revenue comes from men. This is why you get Tinder Gold, right? Get access to hotter girls.
Gold.
All you have to do as a man is say to yourself, is what I'm doing transferring resources from men to women? There's your answer. They adjusted one more time. Guys. Okay, so guys aren't even in two.
I know.
Who do you think they're getting their tax dollars to? So by merely being a citizen in the United States, right, and being a top earner, my resources are now being transferred from myself to a woman.
Yep.
Woman I don't even know. So that's the main pillar of feminism, is to transfer resources from men to women. Surprise, surprise, it's working. No wonder guys are starting to think that we don't need them anymore, because they really don't.
Yep.
No, they don't.
It's a natural acceleration toward the ultimate goal, which was set into play when they put the 19th Amendment into action,
right.
which is people who have no skin in the game voting in their own self-interest. It's a natural progression toward socialism.
Yep.
Listen, we'll be a socialist country in about a half an hour, actually.
I hope not.
Guys, I got to run. I have crossed the 8-hour mark with podcasting. I really got to pee, and it's almost past my bedtime.
Oh, I totally get it, man.
Thank you guys very much for having me on, man. Guys, subscribe to my channel, even though it's been shadow banned. I'm giving away my free ebook, 16 Ways to Immediately Disqualify for a Long-Term Relationship. Sign up for my newsletter, donovansharp.com/newsletter, donovansharp.com/newsletter. And I'll see you two later, man.
Take it easy.
Take it easy, man. Thanks for coming on.
Take care, but.
All right.
All right.
That's some good shit right there, man.
He's
absolutely
always
correct.
a good guy to have on.
Well, he's absolutely correct. I mean, men are just getting milked for resources.
Oh yeah, and it's something that it doesn't matter whether you're married or not anymore. They have figured out a way to get to you.
Well, yes and no.
Well, I mean, you can go completely off the grid.
Well, the thing is if the economy tanks and the government goes bankrupt,
it doesn't really matter what they try.
well, you're going to find out just how quickly and how vulnerable these women are.
Oh yeah.
When they can't feed little Mary and Johnny.
Oh, we saw exactly what that was all about when they thought Trump was going to start World War III with Iran, and then all of a sudden, all these feminists are like, "I don't want to get drafted. Anybody know how to make a sandwich?"
Well, you know what?
Like, you see these? These are your sandwich makers, a.k.a. dick beaters. Just, work on your technique. You'll be just fine.
But the thing is, my prediction is probably in the next 10 years we're going to see the draft open back up because people are not enlisting the way they should be anymore.
Oh, no. And with the Army doing the bullshit that they're doing,
Yep.
pushing critical race theory and basically initiating the beginning stages of a communist purge.
Yep. You're going to see, well, first of all, with the poke and smoke, you're going to see a lot of soldiers exit stage left to say, fuck this. I'm out.
Yep. Oh, yeah, because they're trying to make the poke and smoke mandatory for service now.
Yep.
I thought we were a volunteer army.
That's absolutely correct. It was mandatory for me to get the anthrax vaccinations, in the first and in the second Gulf War.
Well, that's something that you might actually be subjected to that could kill you.
It has, anthrax
Yeah.
has killed people.
I know, like I said, that's something you could actually be subjected to as someone serving their country that could kill you. If you are under the age of geriatric teen, and you're not morbidly obese, which chances are if you're in the military and you're in the infantry, you're not going to be morbidly obese. 99.97% chance of survival.
But you want to know what destroys anthrax? Tetracycline.
Yeah, well, there you go.
They literally could have gave everyone antibiotics, and that would have been fine.
So you're a lab rat.
Yeah, so basically I was a lab rat. So every time I go to the VA now, I have a whole questionnaire of shit I have to fucking answer.
Damn it.
And all of it is tied back to the anthrax vaccinations. And we're going to see that again here, 5 years down the road from all this crazy goof.
Yep.
Bullshit.
What in the butt, baby?
Unbelievable.
All right, let's go back over here to the article.
All right.
Boy. Even though the feminist movement is pretty much the best thing to happen to this world since sliced bread.
God damn. No way.
All right, I need to take a minute for that one.
Get the hell
It's
out.
taking its toll in the dating scene.
No shit.
The thing is, I'm starting to get a bit of a standoffish vibe from guys, like they're afraid to make a move.
Hashtag me to anyone?
That's absolutely correct. I mean, you got to basically have a video camera and the coitus consent form, which you can download off the website.
Yeah, and they'll just claim you forged that.
Yeah, but if you have it on tape,
Yeah.
if the video,
He videotaped us having sex. Well, the key word is that you were having sex and not being repaid.
that's right. And you know what? You can get away with it if you have on your front door, under 24/7 video surveillance.
Yep.
You look, hey, you posted it on the front door. You didn't read it, so I don't. Have to
Yeah, what are you gonna do? And I think it's because they think we don't need them anymore. Well, when you've been telling us that for like the past 50 years, I mean, sooner or later we're going to listen to you, unless we're in our man cave and everything sounds like Charlie Brown's teacher.
I'm going to guarantee. I'm going to make a prediction. In the near future, all of the kids that are going to be born to men will be done so either through coercion or just flat out being lied to. Because a lot of guys are not willingly going to get, I don't want to have any kids. Fuck it.
F off.
Yeah.
I'm totally with you on that one. I'm not going to go and cry a river for them because that's something they're going to have to figure out within their own psyches. It's just something I've noticed, and it's a bit of a shame.
They have figured it out.
Exactly.
They've totally figured it out.
They
They're like-
figured out that you're not worth it. You're not worth the risk of their career, livelihood, personal freedom, any of it.
They're voting with their feet, and they're telling you to pound sand. Domestic violence isn't funny, but it kind of is.
Just saying. Let's skip number 3. Every fucking Bolde article has this number 3 sponsored, the best dating and relationships advice on the web. Going to women for dating advice is like going to Amy Horton for a clean STD panel.
Yeah, it's not.
You're not going to find it.
No.
Number 4, one little anti-feminist comment can completely turn me off.
Good.
So here's the funny thing, though. So listen to how she fleshes this out. She specifically says anti-feminist comment. Most women do not identify as feminists.
Uh-huh.
When I'm out with a guy and he says one thing that's even remotely offensive toward women, not feminists, women, I find it really hard to recover. Well, isn't everything now offensive except stuff that actually is?
Listen, I say reprehensible shit about women all the time, and I could care less. I really can.
And that's why they hate you. It's
Yes.
not because you're saying it, it's because you don't care what they think.
One, I don't care, and two, I back everything up with sources and studies. So I know they hate me with the power of a billion suns, and I'm cool with
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I don't care.
Just like a specific fan out there who looks like the afterbirth of a water buffalo decided to mate with coagulated cow farts and go to a
Nice.
British dentist,
Nice.
making videos calling you a chud. That's hilarious
It's all right.
and kind of ironic.
I don't care. I mean, this particular individual doesn't actually make any original content. All she
Nah.
does is like rip on other people.
Well, no, I mean, I thought reply channels kind of went the way of the dinosaur a long time ago, but apparently they're alive and well, and they are
Thriving.
gender androgynous. I don't know.
Yeah, that particular person does look like Pat.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's kind of an insult to Pat.
Yeah.
At least Pat, I could tell it was a woman in men's like makeup.
Yeah.
This person, I can't really tell.
I'm just wondering if our fans actually get on the comments and say anything.
Probably not. Because, I mean, that person only has like 11,000 subs. That's why we're not going to mention this person by name, because we don't want to give them the attention that they're craving.
Correct.
And we don't punch down.
Yeah, I'm not.
We'll give somebody a helping hand, but we're not going to punch
Which
down.
we've done quite a bit
Yeah,
in the past.
and I'm totally cool with it.
Ugh.
I wish other channels were like us in that way, but evidently not. I'm checking out all over the super chats over here. 596 viewers. We just dropped below 600. Oh, crap. I hate when that happens.
Here we go.
I swear, every time I go to check it, it's like, oh, yeah,
Here we go.
oh, we're going to get it. Son of a bitch.
What are we going to do?
I instantly write guys off if they aren't woke to the current social mindset towards gender politics and can't let it go.
Go woke, go broke.
Or in this case, go woke, go to Boxed Wine and Catland.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's ingenious. We need to do the green screen. 'Cause
Oh, it's gonna
that's
happen.
Genius.
Let's just say that I've gone on a lot of first dates that don't go anywhere.
All right.
Most women.
I'm going to say that I think that's bullshit.
Well, I'm just going to say that there's a lot of women out there who
Yeah.
go on a lot of first dates and there is no second date for whatever reason.
That doesn't mean that they don't fuck at the end.
I didn't say that.
I know.
I just said
I'm just saying, like,
there's been a lot of women I went out with once,
yeah.
and that was it.
Well, think about it. They will put their dick beaters on a stack of Bibles and they will swear before God that they want a man who's nice and he's the peacekeeper, he's the provider and all this other stuff.
Agreeable.
And then their actions go completely 180 degrees the other direction. So what's to say this woman isn't any different?
I instantly write off guys if they aren't woke to the current social mindset toward gender politics and can't let it go.
No. You show up on a date and a dude sits in front of you and makes it abundantly clear he does not give a fuck what you think. You're going to need to bring a second set of panties because the first ones are going to be soaked. And that's why there's not a second date. It's not because you aren't attracted to the guy. It's because the guy wrote you off after you did him in the bathroom.
He did them in the bathroom, or out back behind the dumb.
The dumb cumster, yeah.
dumpster, yeah.
Took 2 shots to the mouth, one in the ass and the other right in the warehouse.
No, I was the doorman for an Irish pub
Oh, no.
on 13 in Woodward back in the day when I was in college.
It's a ditch pig dumb cumster if you're doing that.
And there was a few times out in the alley, a
Oh.
couple ladies getting bent over and plowed. A little lady come out there. I'm like, hey,
Hey!
you knock that off. I'll get a hose. I will get a hose.
No, they got the hose.
They did, but
That's why they were out there.
Because I remember telling Phil, the head bouncer, I'm like, hey, there are people banging out back. He goes, go in the closet, grab the hose, and spray them down. They'll stop.
Yeah, use the hose to spray the hose, get in the hose.
But that's exactly what he told me. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, man. They're just like dogs. Just spray them, they'll stop. I'm like, dude, I'm not doing that. You need to handle that. Yeah.
Bitches be tripping, bro.
Dude, at least a half a dozen times in the year that I worked there that happened.
Oh, that's fucking
And like
great.
one guy used to have a Corvette. He used to walk these chicks out to his car, and 10 or 15 minutes later, they're behind the bar getting railed. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude.
I thought he would have like bent him over the hood or something, you know?
Well, yeah. They're literally out there in front of God and everyone. They're on the hood or on the back of the car, and he's just going to town. I open the back because I'll be like, oh, he's driving off of there. All right, we're going to wait 10 minutes. I walk through the bar. Do. I knew you'd be here. You know, I don't, it was like some twisted game. I swear to God, he did it on purpose.
You come back inside, you're dragging the trash can behind you. Pop, I thought I told you. Yeah. I was going to take out the trash. Somebody beat me to it.
Oh, memories, man. Memories.
Memories of memories.
Yeah.
Imprinted right on the hood of the Corvette.
Some of these women were very attractive.
Oh, I'm sure they were. Yeah. They want to say, hey, I got a Corvette. Your place or mine?
They didn't even wait to get to anyone's place.
No. I don't do that. I don't normally do that.
Stop it. I'm going to start laughing.
First it's I don't do that. Then it's I don't normally do this.
I can't. I've heard that dozens of times. I normally don't do this.
Oh, dude, like after you hear that like the fifth time, it's really hard to keep it up.
They get mad when you finish their sentence. Like, I don't normally do this. Yeah, I've heard this before. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
You're such a pig. It makes me hot.
Yes, I am.
I know. Let's do this.
Number 5. It's like guys are walking on eggshells around us.
Because we are.
Yeah. Because we know that you can throw us in jail based on an accusation alone.
It's not just jail.
Hashtag Bill Cosby.
Like, they can go back 30 goddamn years and ruin your career.
Yeah. And unless you have, a journal
and a calendar
specifically proving where you were and when and why. Yay! Holy shit.
Yeah, you're done. You're done.
The fact that there are people who are outraged that Bill Cosby is no longer in jail based merely on claims. No physical evidence. Yeah. No concrete forensic evidence of any kind. We are back in the witch-burning times, gentlemen.
That's exactly... I mean, that used to happen all the time. You'd have like 6 people. Yeah, I saw him dancing naked with Satan. All right, put him on the stake. Let's burn him.
Yeah. You hear these people
said.
When you hear these people, I'm tempted to be like, all right, well, I'm going to go up to the police station and I'm going to accuse you of rat pay. Well, I didn't do anything. Doesn't matter. Claim is all you need, right?
That's right.
What's good for the geese is good for the gander. Wait.
The whole thing is disgusting.
Guys are feeling the heat, and we can all tell. They're afraid to compliment us or relate to us in the way that we were always taught to, which was a lie.
You got money.
Yay!
Well, we're ignoring them.
Yeah. And trust me, this is a good thing, she says. But we're still going to complain about... Excuse me.
Well, right now, we're already below replacement rates for births.
Yep.
It's only going to get worse.
However, women still like to be pursued, at least I do, and it's unfortunate that by finally standing up for our rights and demanding respect, we're totally scaring men away. It's so messed up and a total shame.
That you're a bitch? Isn't that essentially what she's admitting to?
What do you want these men to do? I'm sorry, but, there's a valid instinct people have, and it's called self-preservation.
Yeah.
And... you're asking these dudes to forego that natural instinct of self-preservation. No, I'm sorry. That's just not going to happen.
No. F off.
Yeah, self-preservation is really high in the needs category.
Uh-huh. It is hilarious how she tries to frame that, though.
It's unfortunate that by finally standing up for our rights...
Which, by the way, women have more legal rights than men. Let's just get that perfectly clear.
Hands down.
And demanding respect, a.k.a. being a bitch. We're totally scaring men away. No, you're not. You haven't scared us away.
It's the biatches?
Yeah, we're pushing away from the table.
That's right.
We're done.
That's right. Our penises, we ate our way in, and we're just going to have to walk our way out.
Exactly.
As per Bill Burr.
Oh, wow. we might have somebody being a little bit honest here.
Okay.
Number 6, I've been brainwashed to assume the worst in men.
Oh, really? Do go on.
All it takes is one quick scroll down my newsfeed, and I have enough feminist rants to last me several winters.
And you wonder why no one wants to date you.
I think I've almost trained my brain to assume all men are here to try and put me down and dominate me when that's far from the truth. I've made it kind of an automatic reflex at this point, though.
How the hell do you dominate someone when you don't want anything to do with them? How the hell does that happen?
And honestly, how can you bitch about being dominated when 75% of you fantasize about bondage?
Yeah, I mean, there's some crazy fantasies that these
50 Shades of Grey?
Yeah.
Anybody?
Yeah, I read part of it, and I still feel dirty, so let's not talk about
Why do you think feminism is getting into bed with Islam? It's not because they actually believe in it. It's because Islamic men don't give a shit about their feminism.
They're going to find out exactly what that entails here in the next couple decades.
I believe I can fly.
Yeah. Want to get stoned? No, not that kind of stoned.
No.
Not the kind that involves Doritos, cinnamon rolls, and whatever else you can shove into your pie hole along with the 6 or 8 penises that you shoved in there last night. No.
They were stoning women to death when I was in Iraq in 04.
Yeah.
It
doesn't
it's
stop.
It's a real thing.
Still going on.
It's big in the stands. It happens all the time.
But because they're unable to just admit what it is they really want in a man, they've wound up creating generations of men that they don't want.
Yeah, and these men don't want them.
Yeah. And when they actually do decide to link up with him and give him a shot, it's to extract resources and cheat on him. Period.
Absolutely correct.
Disgusting. But yeah, somebody who flat out admits to being uber feminist on her social media and then wants to complain about the effect that it has on her dating life, you already know you're the problem. Stop whining.
That's typical of the left, though. They create the problem and then bitch about it.
Yeah. In the words of the immortal Arnold Schwarzenegger, stop whining, you bitches.
But that's exactly what's happening.
You know, it's whining. It's just never-ending wah-wah.
7, the debate on who should pay has never been more alive.
Does this really need to be something on this list?
Well, apparently it is. Now, I personally, if I ask a woman out,
Yeah.
I'll pay.
And she actually agrees with you here. Let's check it out.
I'm on the side that believes whoever does the asking should also do the paying.
I can agree with that.
I'm cool with it. I mean, that's what I do.
Yeah. I think I told you about the time that I had a friend that I knew like up through high
Friend?
school who we had some shagnanigans
Okay.
just a few times. And then shortly after that, because, you know, we were in the Great Recession and it was economically hard times and I have narcolepsy and all these other problems. All of a sudden, she decided that the best way to make ends meet was to find all kinds of things that could meet her end and get paid for it.
Istophobe? I gotcha.
Yeah. Ex-workers say. Yeah.
Yes.
The bad news bears.
I remember you telling me about this.
Uh-huh. Well, after all that went on, I was like, okay.
I'm out of-
You do you.
I'm out of here.
I'm glad that I jumped in there. I'm glad I went to that particular Arby's drive-through before the horseradish started spilling out of the window and just coagulating, and everybody started ramming into each other.
So you got to the meat counter before the whole tickets were rushed and the line was around the block.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I got
it. But before it looked like somebody detonated the potato salad with C4.
Ugh.
Well,
God damn, that's terrible.
She wanted to catch up.
so she invited me out to dinner.
Uh-huh.
Sure, no problem. Go to dinner. She didn't offer to pick up the tab, so I just said, 2 checks, please.
Nice.
I paid my check. And then, of course, it was like 2 months later. You know how people like to simmer, you know, that bubbling cauldron of hurt locker hate that they like to, you know, leave frothing down with their frothing bits.
Hurt Locker
You
hate.
should have been, you pay for like every other guy that I go out with pays me.
You invited me.
That's right. What are you going to do?
If you can't afford it, don't invite someone out to dinner.
That's right.
If you can't afford it, just invite me over and don't make me pay, if you know what I mean. And I will double bag it. Just like the grocery attendant
You're
at the
just
store.
you're asking for it if you mess around with that stuff.
Oh, I know. That's why I never did.
No, thank you.
No. If you're gonna do that, dudes, just double bag it like the grocery attendant when you buy a gallon of milk. Just
Yeah, it's the only way to be sure.
no, it's a take off and nuke the site from orbit. That's the only way to be sure.
Yeah.
If I ask a guy out on a date, I would expect to pay. Absolutely. If a guy asks me, I would expect that he shells out the money for the evening. It's just the way it should be. However, due to the recent boost in feminism, actually, feminism is dying, but thank you for playing. A guy paying the bill could be seen as an anti-feminist, and no guy wants to be considered a misogynist in this day and age.
I don't have a problem with it.
No, I don't care either.
The song and dance of who's gonna pay has never been more awkward, and it's making dating that much difficult to maneuver.
Too bad. Total cocks.
Is this really something we're going to complain about?
Listen. They're going to make lists and they're going to complain in nauseam forever.
It just blows my mind. This is clearly a problem that feminism has created.
Yes.
Because we never gave a shit about it before. I mean,
No.
up until second wave, I would say men were just content to ask a woman out and pay. Now they're strong and independent. They don't need us, need us like a fish needs a bicycle, what have you. And we're still complaining, and we're complaining that men are or don't want to be perceived as misogynist for picking up the tab. Just think about how psychotic that is for a
I know.
second.
Well, first of all, I don't care. I truly don't.
Oh, I don't either.
And
But it's psychotic.
I've had, like, when I was still on active duty, I had people like come up and talk some shit to me, and I'd be like, "Listen, if you think I give a fuck, you're out of your goddamn mind. My job is to keep dudes from filling coffins needlessly.
Yeah.
And if I don't care if I hurt every woman's feelings on the face of the planet when I do it. I could care less.
Well, because there are things a hell of a lot more important than fifis.
That's right. I don't. Your feelings are one, they change.
Yeah.
All right, and two, they're usually not based on any facts.
And in the huge scheme of things, when you're talking about matters of life and death, they're completely irrelevant.
That's right.
Ugh.
Absolutely correct.
Number 8. I'm afraid of scaring guys off by being too feminist.
You should be.
Exactly.
A lot of men are like, "Whoa, no, they're out."
Feminism is not for everybody, no matter what they tell you. It is for women and women exclusively, and it is built on the idea that they are better than us and need to be taken care of, despite the fact that there are equals, but they don't want the responsibility, so they're kind of children.
Or the consequences. They don't want the consequences or the responsibilities.
Feminism can't decide if women are She-Hulk and they can win the entire battle themselves, or if they're little bit of living space, and they need to be taken care of, and they can't be responsible for any of their actions. And I really wish they would make up their mind.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. And let's face it, that whole argument, anything you can do, I can do better, been washed down the toilet.
Tell that to all the chicks who just got smoked out of their position in the Tokyo Olympics by transgender weightlifters.
Absolutely correct. Or sprinters.
You want to know why transgender weightlifters are kicking your ass? Because that job takes balls. What are you yawning on me, bro?
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm drinking.
Oh, man.
The same way that I'm hyper aware of when guys are being insulting towards women,
Sure.
Didn't we just cover this?
I'm also afraid that I'm going to come off as too harsh and dominant.
You couldn't dominate a man if you had
Well,
a chair
no.
and a whip.
Well, she could dominate the wrong kind of man, the one she's not interested in.
Exactly. If she's worried about coming off as harsh and dominant, she's not dating men that she's actually attracted to.
Correct.
Feminism is something that I'm passionate about, but I also know how guys can get insecure when I talk about it. Oh, God.
The insecure word?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, they always say that. Oh, you're just insecure with strong, independent women? I'm like, no, I have no use for you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If your goal is to tell me that masculinity is toxic, all while behaving like a man, bringing everything to the table that I already bring, which is a job, stability, and security.
You don't need me.
You don't need me, and I don't need you.
That's right.
It's like it was the potluck analogy that we made.
Yeah.
If I tell you I'm having a barbecue, bring over anything you want, but
I'm handling the main course.
yeah, I'm handling the main course. I'm making a beautiful rack of barbecue spare ribs, so we don't need any meat. Bring some potato salad, bring a regular salad, bring dessert,
Chips, soda, anything.
Bring some juicy D-cup cakes with nice cherries on the end, and we'll eat those.
Yeah.
But if you show up with a few juicy steaks when I've already got that handled, what are you really lending to the party?
Yeah, you're adding frustration.
And not only that, they're probably going to show up with the steaks raw and expect me to cook them.
Yep.
Fuck that!
They're adding frustration.
Yeah. Fuck that and fuck you. Or in other words, suck a dick. I don't know what to do anymore. Well, you just keep on doing what you're doing. Clearly it's working out for you. Number 9, it's made us more separate from each other than ever before. Men and women already have so much trouble trying to understand each other, but feminism has turned our society into a bit of a battle of the sexes. A bit?
A bit, yeah. Are you kidding me?
I'm not on their side or anything. But you're a feminist.
Yeah, you're on somebody's side. I'm just saying.
Oh.
What do you say to that?
I
What do you say to that?
what?
I'm not
What?
on anyone's side. Are you out of your mind? She's totally on. This is dumb.
I'm not on their side or anything, but I'm still a feminist, which clearly places me in this particular dugout.
Dude, this is cognitive damning.
Wow.
I'm just pointing out that we're currently in a sort of us against them mentality, and it's going to take a while until it all smooths out.
It's not going to smooth out.
No.
No, not when men are killing themselves at breakneck speed to get away from women like this.
This is a war of the sexes that you started.
Correct.
And you started taking casualties when you started ripping the father out of the home and saying that you didn't need us.
Uh-huh. And the children they raise usually are fucked up.
Just a bit. 85% of the kids in prison had no father at home. Vast majority of drug addicts, alcoholics, violent criminals, rape artists, murderers.
So, you go down the list.
Nut house attendants. I mean, you name it.
All from single mother homes.
But you're totally not picking a side.
Yeah, totally. we understand completely.
Yeah, it's not going to smooth out until you realize that everything that you have been taught is a lie, and you actually start fighting against it instead of just casually slipping it in there that, well, I'm not on anybody's side. It doesn't help anyone or anything.
I cannot wait until MGTOW Red Pill breaks into the mainstream.
Oh.
It is going to be hilarious.
If we weren't being algorithmically suppressed by certain companies,
we'd probably be there by now, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
Number 10, every first date I go on, there's an elephant in the room.
You?
Yeah, it would be you. Well, I mean, if she shows up and she's got green hair, or, she's got tats on her arms.
Poisonous tree frog.
It looks like a sleeve.
Ugh.
People be like, yeah, it's a little weird here. There's something going on here, and I don't think I want to stick around.
No, we're not going to do that, no. You got tattoos sticking out. You got a tattoo on your chest. You got one on your neck.
Yeah, you're not coming home to see my mother. So this is only going to go one place.
One of the ultimate signs of a full-on feminist salutstitute is the septum piercing.
Uh-huh. I would never, if I ran into a chick like that, I'd be like, the only place this is going is over the hood of my Corvette behind the Irish bar.
Gonna bend you over behind the dump dumpster, baby.
I'm just saying. There'll be some guy comes out, hey, I'm gonna hose you down.
Damn it!
That guy's got to be dead by now.
He probably is. What, Riggs?
No. This guy at the Corvette was like 50 something, but this was a long time
Oh,
ago.
okay.
This is
So he was a 50-something dude going to the bar and taking
and he
chicks
was
out back?
pulling ass
Dude!
like it was going out of style.
That is fantastic. Amen
He's
to that.
got to be dead by now. He's got to be
They
dead.
probably got the hipple-hiv.
Wow. If he's not dead, he's got to be coming up on 80.
Oh, shit.
It's weird because we were doing the whole men seeking women act when we got on dates, but we both know that this old way of seeing each other is on its way out.
Yeah, and you couldn't be happier now that you've got Tinder and your, plethora of options and this bullshit abundance mindset has been spread to the four winds.
No. Just call it what it is. Dial a dick.
Dial a dick.
That's exactly what it is. You know what I can use right now? I can do some deep dicking.
Swipe right.
The dude shows up. Somebody call me?
Somebody call me, yeah.
No, let's knock this out.
Oh, there's 3 of you. I got some vitamin V in the glove compartment.
Yeah. Don't worry.
No, it's no big deal.
Get in line.
Well, you two were tiny enough. Yeah, let's double stack them like Cornwood. 2 at a time. All right, here we go.
Boom, boom. Yeah, I got to hit the pisser real
Oh,
quick.
shit.
There we go.
Fat Punisher it is.
Ah, my lord.
And now, performing another classical work, the Great Wackarotti.
Oh, God, this is making me burp like a mother. I'm going out.
Oh, he's still not back. But I am. And if you notice this, miraculously refilled. Except now it's peach. Thank you, Jimmy Bones. You suave, too tall, too skinny mother fornicator. Oh, I actually keep my fridge down here about 2 notches colder than any other fridge in the house. And this comes out at a nice, cool 37 degrees. Ah, fantastic. Let's keep it going. Here he comes. Here he comes. 5 fluid ounces lighter. The Fat Punisher's back in the house.
All right.
I'm not saying dating is dead, but I think we'll need to find a new way to be in relationships without falling into any sort of forced gender roles. I just don't think we know how to do it yet.
Good luck with that. You're not going to figure it out.
There's no such thing as forced gender roles. There's how you want to do it, and then there's how everyone else does it who's actually happy.
I mean, for instance, we have thousands upon thousands of years of us actually doing the gender roles. I mean, it has worked for thousands of years. We're here today as a civilization because of gender roles.
Yeah. And now that it's a civilization because you decided to tinker with the machinations and screw with everything, now we're burning in. Now our birth rates are below replacement. Now we're on the verge of socialism.
Yeah, here you go.
Men didn't want that.
Nope.
You wanted that.
Unbelievable.
Because you wanted the right to vote because it wasn't fair. Wah. And then you started voting in your own self-interest despite not having any interest in the game. And we went from a country that was financed primarily on tariffs to one that's financed on the taxes of productive individuals. And here we are.
And we're off to the races.
And it's not the kind of races that result in a crash that's entertaining. It's the kind of race that results in a crash that destroys families and the economy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you are correct.
I swear guys are approaching me less.
Because they are.
See that? Just ram it right up in there. 2
in the pink and 1 in the stink. Shocker.
Live long and suck a dick. Is it just me, or are guys doing a lot more
You
looking?
got money.
Yay! Is it just me, or are guys doing a lot more looking around than actually approaching? The only reason that this is a bad thing is because they're acting like you.
Yeah. Maybe
Well, think about it. Women who are tired of the game aren't really tired of the game. They're tired that they've played the game so long. Men are now better at it than they are.
And the men know what's going on.
Exactly. Times are a little weird right now, and I guess guys are afraid that the way that they approach women might offend us or give us the wrong impression. I guess this is a good thing in the way, because now guys have to rack their brain and kind of figure out. Grab your drink.
Yeah, admit it.
How to treat women with respect and see us as whole people. That's a good thing, but it'll be a while until we see that as a dating trend.
No.
Wow.
No.
Did it hurt when you wrote that?
Well,
Because it's fucking killing me.
it's not going to... A dating trend? Are you kidding me?
To treat women with respect and see us as whole people. I do see you as whole people. HOLE.
Yeah, and most of you have 3 holes. Yeah.
I mean, really, all I hear when I read this article is,
I need money. Where? Amen.
she wants to try to dress up all of her failures with it being as, like, it's the misunderstanding of men that's causing this problem. It's not me as a feminist, right? I mean, men still aren't treating us like whole people.
Listen, the thing is they've screwed with a model that has worked for thousands of years. And it's literally blowing up in their face in less than half a century.
Not in a good way.
Yeah, not in a good way. Like half a century, man.
It's bad. It's really bad. Oh, shit. How would you wrap this up? What would you tell this woman if she were sitting across from you right now?
I'd be like, listen, be careful what you wish for, because you just fucking got it.
Yeah, equal rights and equal lefts.
Yeah, you wanted equal rights, well, you're getting equal lefts, and guess what? You're getting left in the dust.
Yeah.
Because men, hey, you take away women, they'll be sad for a little while, but they'll drive on. They'll make shit happen.
Yeah.
Women, you take away men, and guess what? You guys will die.
Yeah, pretty much.
It will. That's just the way it is.
I don't get it. When someone knows what the problem is and still tries to deflect. I mean, when you go to, you take your car in, okay? And the reason why you took it in is because every single time you get up in the morning, there is a pool of oil under your car.
That's a problem.
It's a problem.
Yep.
You take it to the mechanic, and they tell you, well, the problem is you got a hole in your oil tank. Or, let's say the gasket in your oil thing, it's cracked on this one side. We got to replace all that, whatever. It's not too hard, but yada yada. Well, I don't know. I still think the problem is my headlights. Can you fix those? Well, you brought it to me because
It's doing this.
it's doing this. I mean, well, can't my headlights be leaking fluid?
Yeah. Well,
Sure.
yeah, they could be leaking fluid because you're a goddamn idiot.
If you suck my dick, the answer is yes.
Unbelievable.
I'll totally fix that for you.
Unbelievable.
When you know what the problem is and you're still delusional enough to think that you can blame it on men anyway,
You deserve what you get.
just buy cats and stock in PetSmart
You're
now.
going to be stuck on the side of the road, man.
Oh.
That's the way it is.
Yep. Stuck on the side of the road on the other side of the wall.
Yep. In box wine and cat land.
Wah, wah, wah. Let's jump over and tackle some chats. What do you say?
Yeah, we're a little bit behind the power curve, but yeah, let's do this.
All right.
Caleb on over at Odyssey. You watch a crash and a NASCAR race breaks out, like how Canadians watch fights that hockey games keep breaking out.
Amen.
Yes, exactly. Been banned.
All
Yeah,
right.
we can relate. Finally caught a live stream of y'all on Odyssey. Thanks for tuning in. Usually have to watch the replay on DLive or Twitch. Oh, so DLive does do replays.
Oh, really?
These are things I don't know. Every time I go there, it just kind of shows me one thing, and I don't check anything else out because I'm too busy working. The Whitefell DM. Hello from the crew aboard the Odyssey.
All right.
That's sweet. For Q&A, content, systems, overlays, yada, yada, keep up to date when we go live. Drop a question or a comment. Thank you for choosing Odyssey. Well, thank you for letting us stream without censoring us.
Yes, I like it.
Giving us a community guideline strike on a video that stays live and fully monetized.
Nice. Unbelievable.
Son of a bitch. As you can tell, it's, my urine is still boiling after that one. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell it is we did wrong.
They won't tell us.
Well, no, they still have not even addressed the appeal. And you want to know why? Because there's only 5 days left until the initial, I guess, the initial ban wears off and we can broadcast again on the main channel. After that is over, they're going to say, oh, yeah, you were actually kind of right. You still wouldn't let us broadcast for 2 weeks.
I know.
You dumb mother fornicators. That's why we're bending the rules and we have 2 backup channels. Shh.
You shouldn't say that stuff, man.
That's why I whispered it.
Okay. Move on.
Midwest 1776. Please explain to me why my dumbass is engaged for the second time.
What the hell's wrong with you, man?
That's what he's asking. He says, what is wrong with me? Why am I so
Dude, just
stupid?
Push away. Leave.
Oh, there's more. She is actually insane. I am actually so stressed out I passed out for the first time in my life a few months ago. I have been homeless and starving before. It's almost preferable.
Dude, you need to walk away from that.
Oh, and there's another one.
You need to walk away from that.
Oh, he's telling a whole story. I've never felt more pathetic in my life. I feel trapped. I'm committed a cardinal sin, and I got with her while we work in the same place.
Are you on your gun? Oh, God, no. Keep going.
We need to have this dude on the show.
This is like a train wreck in slow motion.
What I don't understand is her family is old-fashioned with common sense and a super joy to be around. I've already been divorced once and pay 50% of child support. Oh, there's more.
Wow.
There's more. There was a tornado a couple of years ago that destroyed my place, and I live in a small town, so there's nowhere to rent around here where I work. So, screwed. At least I have y'all for a little sanity.
Dude, you need to not get it. Do not do that again. Do
Just
not
move
get
out of
married
town.
again.
Change your name to Zamboni Machismo or whatever the shit.
Yeah, do not get married again, bro.
Oh,
If you're already telling me she's crazy, you're setting yourself up for living in a refrigerator box.
I mean, people, dudes, they give me shit all the time for being married. You know, like you got a Deadpool going for when I'm going to get divorced. It's fine, whatever. You know, I know exactly what kind of a channel I'm a part of. I've been a part of it since the beginning. Mm-hmm. There is not a single video that you have watched on any of these channels that I did not have some part in. All right, I get it.
Yep, amen.
But I would never get married again. Not in a million years. If she left me, or heaven forbid died, and I was widowed or something like that, I would never get married again. You couldn't pay me enough.
No,
it's a one and done thing.
If you've been married and divorced, you have absolutely no business doing it twice.
No. It's like puking on a pile of shit. Speaking of which, let's jump over to MGTOW.tv. Wow, we got 58 viewers over on MGTOW. I think that's a
Damn.
new record on that platform. Thank you for tuning in, guys.
All right.
J.S. Stillman with a $10 donation. Number 371 here. Looking forward to hearing the CME speech. I wish I could have been there, but child support is kicking my ass. Seems to be a theme tonight. Fellas, be careful with the full German. My ex went from curvy to luscious to around 3 bills.
Oh,
I hope the guy that she fucked up our marriage for is enjoying that. Well, you know, some people like a lot of rolls with their breakfast.
Oh man, that's good. That's good stuff right
You know, put a little couple of pieces of processed cheese in there.
Get some butter on those
A
rolls.
little butter on the rolls. Yeah. You give her, if she's got a muffin top, you just, save it up for a few days, frost it, and turn it into a cupcake.
Oh, God. That's good stuff right there.
Hey, not everybody's perfect.
Nope.
One of the hottest chicks I ever dated had a muffin top. But everything else about her was, it's good times. Kiro Ninja 00, one of our biggest fans. Thank you very much, good sir. I've been red-pilled for such a long time, 23 years. I don't even remember when I had a girlfriend. It's not worth it, guys. Women will learn when they get a good smack of reality in the face and when the stinky brownie hits the fan. Stinky brownie, I like that.
I like that.
Villainous Jack, Legends of Popp, Bouncer Days. Sounds like a series.
Hey, man.
Well, how long did you do that job?
A year.
Just a year?
Just a year.
Was it like while you were in the Army? Was it between
no.
stuff?
It was while it was basically I was in college.
Okay.
It was one of those jobs you work at night. I worked like 2 times a week, and sometimes 3. And got cash.
Was it a bar or a
No.
bar?
Oh no. It was an Irish pub.
Irish
bar.
pub, eh?
Yeah.
Were there actually any Irish women there?
I don't know. There's a lot
Well,
of
you
crazy
should be
ass
able
bitches.
to spot them. I mean, you said that they were ditch pigs.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of crazy bitches in there.
Shocker.
I had to throw this one chick out like probably 8 times because she would show up with no shoes. I'd be like, "Hey, you gotta have shoes on." I gotta listen. If I don't see shoes on your feet, I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna scoop you up and walk you to the curb.
Yeah.
And 8 times I had to walk in there, scoop up one arm, walk out, and leave her at the curb.
Well, if it's no shoes, it's no service. If it's no shirt and no shoes, then it's no problem.
No, I threw her ass out.
Oh, I'm just
No, out.
I mean, if there had been titties, I'm just.
No, I don't know. You could if she would have cut her foot open, she could have sued the bar. Fuck that.
Oh, yeah. Well, it is a bar.
No,
people
because
drop drinks, shit
People were
like
dropping
that.
drinks, and there was always broken shit on the floor.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
the fuck out of here.
Actually, I shot a wedding once where the bridal party showed up to the wedding blazing high and drunk.
Nice.
And the venue only had one wet floor sign for that room, and they just moved it around to the most freshly dropped drink like every 3 minutes.
Nice. I like it.
Oh, there was a dude there dealing ecstasy out of an Altoids box.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, it's good times. It's interesting. It's when the groom actually fed me a piece of cake. I was like, that was weird.
That's exactly.
That was fucking weird, man.
Dude, we've now gone into bizarre world here.
Well, I'm over here. I got the camera. He's high, and I have no idea. I found this out later. And he's, he feeds her and everything. They're wrapping up, and all of a sudden he looks over at me, and he's like, he does the airplane thing like, whoa, and it looks like he's going to go right for my lens, and I'm like, you motherfucker. I'm like, I feel violated. That was a weird day, man.
It's a weird day. What's the
It was
next
a
one?
really weird day.
What's the next one? Let's do this.
Jumping over to Streamlabs, Polska Bob. $25 donation. Thank you very much. Gentlemen, as always, beer monies. I posted the vid of our fireworks show on my channel. I didn't know you had a channel, man. If anyone wants to see it, I'll link it in the chat if they want. Skip to 6:30 for the start of the finale that lasts 3 minutes.
All right.
Sounds like a good time. Yeah, throw that up in the chat, Polska Bob.
Let's do it.
Jimmy Bones, the man who gave me the peach that I enjoy so much. That sounded really gay.
Yeah. It came out wrong.
I know, I'm sorry. If Mario said I could eat a peach for hours, he'd be quoting Nicolas Cage. But it would be funny.
Yeah.
Damn! The Pudgy Punisher, Terrence Popp, the captain of the SS Drinking Straw, yeah! And the man himself, Donovan Sharp, all in the same stream. If this is not the biggest winning of the year, I don't know what is. The CME does top this, only slightly.
All right. I'm glad he liked it.
And many thanks again, good sir, for helping me out with the audio. I know it wasn't like a hardcore job that required a lot of brain power, but you helped more than you know.
Yep.
Dinosaur 13, happy belated birthday, America. Also, my former girlfriend's anniversary. Why did you remember?
Is that a bad thing?
That sounds like a bad thing. She came out against feminism before I did in our early days. Oh,
Okay.
She's a fan of the show and as red-pilled as me. Interesting. So for the only time ever, I will take the knee. She said yes.
Oh, no.
Oh, his former girlfriend, now his current fiance. I see how it is.
Okay.
Well, congratulations. Flip a coin. I hope it works out for you. Try to be happy for one of our fans for once in your life.
Okay.
Hey, red pill marriages do exist. They're not common. In fact, they're a rare breed.
Nah.
But they do happen.
No. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Hey, dude, one of our biggest fans who helps us on the regular is a chick. You got to admit, there are some out there who break the mold at least a little bit.
All right, I'll give you that.
All right. Paulie B. Hopefully not the same as Paulie Shore. Holy fucking shit, this episode is epic. Donovan, you're the man? Yes, he is. When you said one day there will be a test, I already knew where you were going with it based on the context, and I laughed out loud. Long day, no breakfast, light lunch. You made it better.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll have Donovan on again. We like talking with him. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
I talk with him like every other day now. He's a good dude. And Jimmy Bones again. What's the bet on how long them OnlyFans girls try and pull a Me Too conundrum and cry, I was objectified. I was the victim of the sex work apparatus way.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
He says he gives it 5 to 10 years.
It's going to happen.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Lana Rhoades, the Ornpay star, didn't even take that long. I mean, she was getting filled out like a job application like 6 months ago. And then it was, wah, cry, baby, give me money. And now she's got knocked up by an NBA player.
I'm sure that wasn't by accident.
That reminds me of that movie Lion King. The main character, Simba. It's the circle of gay.
Oh, my Lord.
I got 5 words and a piece of punctuation for them. So what, comma? I don't care. I'm right with you there, Jimmy. Oh, Ascension.
Here we go.
I hope I got some jokes. $1 donation. How did the medical industry come up with the term PMS for women?
I don't know.
Because the term mad cow disease was already taken. Outstanding.
Nice. That's good.
It says part 2, but I don't see a part 1.
Maybe.
Okay. As an airplane is about to crash, a female passenger jumps up frantically and announces, if I'm going to die, I want to die feeling like a woman. She removes all of her clothing and asks if there is anyone on this plane man enough to make me feel like a woman. A man stands up, removes his shirt, and he says, here, iron this.
Nice. That's awesome.
Where's your sad trombone? You got That seems very fitting right now. There you go.
That is good. That's good.
So go, 223. A man needs a wahmen like a fish needs a hook in its mouth.
Yeah, I would say so.
There you go. Stars MC 702. Keep telling the truth, guys. That's why we're here. Edman 209 with a $10 donation. Your whiskey's looking a bit low, Brian. Well, not anymore. Yeah. I refilled.
Yeah.
Different flavor and everything. Jackal the Emperor with a $3 donation. It is societal atrocities like this that remind me why I will not surrender myself to any woman. And they're probably going to be mad because I'm 19. And we got to one of them. We got to a young one.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
That's one I pulled out from the abyss.
Keep learning and spreading the truth, man. People are going to hate you for it. But in the end, they will thank you.
Yes, they will.
So go. Where can we find the boxed wine and cats meme? Oh, I'll send it to you. I will. If you guys are following us on any of our main social media sites, like Facebook, Minds, Instatwat, Gab, I will post it on there after the show. And I made a new gift today.
What?
Oh, you didn't see it?
I have not seen it.
Oh, I sent it to you earlier. It didn't come through?
I didn't have a chance to look at it.
All right. Well, you know what that means. That means we're
here
going
we
to
go.
have to debut it right here on the show.
Right now.
Right now. All right. Let me boot it up here. Oh, it's not going to show like that, is it? Let's try this instead. That might be too big. That's what she said.
Well, just let's
All
hear the
right.
sound.
Oh, there's no sound.
There's
It's
no
a GIF.
sound?
It's a GIF.
Oh, okay.
But I will go over here and I will show it to you guys because you're going to love this. Bullshit! I'm going to post this on the social media sites after the show, so if you guys want to download it and save it for when you're arguing with people on the internet, which we all know is a pointless exercise, you are more than welcome.
I wonder if we can get one with sound.
Oh, we can totally make one with sound.
That'd be awesome.
That's not a problem. But just for a GIF, people to save and plaster and comments and stuff, I figured, why the hell not?
I like it.
Why the hell not? This is a spectacular thing there. Oh, yes, let's go over back there. Tracy Wilborn donated $5. Was that wedding cake story what brought you to the USS Drinking Straw? No.
No.
In fact, the idea of a dude putting anything in my mouth kind of makes me go a little queasy.
That is nasty. I'm just going to say.
Oh, ascension! Uh-oh. Blake, the man who gave me the peach I enjoy, me and the Crytanic crew. Captain Blake! Captain Blake!
Nice.
There are people now in the chat and stuff who call me Cappy. I thought Aaron Clary was Cappy.
I don't know, man.
It's totally cool. I'm just saying.
You don't get to pick your nickname, bro.
No, you don't never get to pick your nickname.
No.
Ever. El Hef over on YouTube with a $5 donation. Pop theory for you. Feminism has done more to destroy men and nations than communism. Example, Poland and Hungary crushing, and UK and the US simping.
I don't, well, not yet, but I think it will.
I wouldn't say that it's done more to destroy men, but I would say it's hands down done more to destroy masculinity and what defines us as men psychologically.
It's going to wind up destroying civilization.
Yeah.
So
Because
down the
when
road,
women-
I'd have to agree with you.
Yeah, when women go off the rails, civilization is not far behind.
That's right.
We've seen this over and over again. Jaffo on the bound. DC not only wants to become a state, the Capitol Police wants to become the next alphabet agency. Oh, you mean the murderers?
Yeah.
Ashley
luck with
Babbitt,
that.
say her name.
We already have enough federal police. This is ridiculous.
We have more than enough alphabet agencies and more than enough alphabet communities.
Yes.
Just
We
my
don't
opinion.
need any more.
These Stasi mother fornicators, he says. Ooh, excuse me. I'm embracing my inner fat punisher today.
All right.
Aaron Williams. My friend won custody and his wife is 15 months behind in child support.
Throw her in fucking jail.
But men and women are totally equal.
No.
Now,
What
a
you-
dude wouldn't get 3 months behind without going to jail.
This is what you do. You have him file a formal complaint with the county sheriff in regards to non-payment of child support, or you go file a motion with a friend of the court that she's not paying child support, and then if the sheriff doesn't get on it right away, you contact the federal, basically an attorney that could sue people in federal court and sue the sheriff for sexual discrimination, because I can almost guarantee you he's probably arrested hundreds of dudes for non-payment and almost no women.
Oh, yeah.
I'm serious. The minute that comes across the sheriff's desk, that woman's going to jail. ASAP.
Reaper01, Curse of the Wango Tango, Part 8.
God damn.
Yes.
All right.
Freshman year on Valentine's Day. Thought I was safe, but I found a voodoo doll in my locker along with pictures of me walking home. She was hot, though. The Latina. It was a Latina.
Yeah. Well, you better be careful with that.
I mean, were those pictures taken by a camera full of gutter nails?
Be careful with those Latina chicks, man.
Yeah.
They'll fuck your shit up.
They look great, and they will fuck your shit up right before they fuck your shit up.
Oh, no. They look great up until a point where they don't. And they like age off a cliff and blow the fuck up.
Oh, it's like Indian women.
Yeah.
Yeah, Indian women are gorgeous.
Till they pin a pin on the fact.
Yeah, and then they have kids, and then they all turn into a brown Skeletor with silly putty skin.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
That's terrible.
God damn, that is terrible.
Get all sunken in and shit.
Stop.
And they coagulate and just like.
Stop.
Sorry.
That's just nasty. That's just
9x23 with a donation. I finally figured out why feminists don't shave their naughty bits.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
So the dog has to work harder to get the peanut butter off.
Oh, God.
Oh!
Oh, God. That's terrible. Terrible visual.
Shoot at a 027 says Triggly Puff. Keep your hate speech off this cabinet. Keep your hate speech off this cabinet. Oh, man.
Yeah, that woman's famous.
If you want to see what taffy puller would look like if it was malfunctioning,
There it
just
is.
watch that video. Keep your hate speech off this cabinet.
The thing is she winded herself.
I know.
All she was sitting there yelling, waving her arms, and literally she's gasping for air at the end. Like, what the fuck is that?
And somebody posted pictures from her OkCupid profile and stuff afterwards, and she's talking about how, oh, you feeling cute today? I'm like, feeling cute never.
Are you serious?
Oh
my God.
Just like 300 pounds of rancid wet dog food.
She's more than $3 bro.
Depends on how tall she is.
Yeah, okay.
You can't really tell.
All you gotta do is measure the arm against their head. If that arm is just as wide as their head, they're creeping up on $3. If it's half the width, right around anywhere from like 180 to 250.
Shit, man. If we go to two-way rifle range territory, that woman could feed a tribe for 30 days.
We should do a video on that, online dating measurements and stuff.
That'd be cool. Hey, you still have to do if you ruled the world.
Oh yeah.
You keep putting that off. You need to work on it, man.
Well, the first thing is they have to shoot
You
the
shoot
Pope.
the Pope. Yeah, I understand.
He's got to go.
He's got to go.
Just saying.
If for no other reason than the hat is just a little too much.
He needs to go.
It's got to go. Tony Soprano, can you find the study about the DNA accumulation?
Look up the chimera
Sure.
effect.
Well, let me see if I can find it.
Okay.
DNA from men's brain.
There we go. New.
Oh, here you go. How male DNA finds its way into women's brains.
There it is. There it is.
There you go. Have fun with
Have
that.
fun with that. You can also look up the chimera effect.
It's in the chat. I'm going to put it over here on MGTOW. There you go. And put it on Odyssey, too. You guys have a blast with that. No pun intended.
Yeah.
Oh, D-Live. Forgot about D-Live. How you doing, guys, over there at D-Live? Thank you for tuning in tonight. Rylos177, Tim Bong Un. I like that. Tim Bong Un. He says, bro, you could treat COVID in one shot at the gas chamber.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yes, you can. If you want to get all
That is-
medieval about
That is
it.
quite true. Yeah, sometimes, I mean, hey, we always talk about how we need to bring back dueling. Sometimes old-fashioned solutions are the best ones.
Yes, they are.
Daryl Smith, yeah, they're not feminists yet. When the chips are down, they will use all the court tricks on you to keep the kids and drag you through the coals. Yep.
Yes, they do. It's actually SOP now.
Oh, yeah. Alex Patino, that comment on roast beef and cheddar with horseradish might as well be munging.
Oh! Oh, God.
Munging.
That's stop.
Just put them together.
No, stop. Stop. That is disgusting, man. Come on.
Shark dentures. I'm trans. Transparent P nice. Thanks, college.
Nice.
Just suck the color out of it.
There's a lot of women that like to do that.
Yeah, I dated quite a few. Shark dentures again. If I give up sliced bread, can I banish feminism?
If it was only that easy.
Yeah, I wish it was. The Jimmy Zt. I'm so offended I'm sending a 10 spot. My hope is that every time I send money, a simp from Clown World cries. Keep doing what you do best, gentlemen.
Amen.
Oh, the Sims cry all the time. They were crying over at CNN. You want to hear more about our 4th of July weekend? This is a great one.
Uh-huh.
More than 230 people fatally shot in shootings over the 4th of July weekend. Of course, they want to blame this on guns. And they want to try to say that this was all over the country, violence across America. It's a problem, though. Let's take a look at the cities that they actually single out as the sources of these gun violence. New York City. So far this year, gun violence incidents in New York have spiked over 32% over the same period in 2020, which was up like 100% from the year before that.
Yep.
773 shootings, 895 victims. 100 people shot and 18 killed in Chicago.
Shocker.
But then you go down here. We know that those are run by Democrats. We know that across the board.
They're all...
Violence across America. They want you to think it's everywhere. Atlanta, run by Democrats.
Mm-hmm.
Norfolk, Virginia, run by Democrats. Toledo, Ohio, run by Democrats since 1971. Cincinnati, Ohio, run by Democrats.
Here we go.
Dallas and Fort Worth, run by Democrats. Las Vegas, run by Democrats. Do you see a pattern yet?
Yeah. I think I'm seeing it.
And of course, because they're run by Democrats, you know what that means they all have in common? 2 words. One begins with a G, the other begins with a C.
Don't know.
It's not gaping cunt.
That's what I was going to say.
Gun control.
Oh. Yeah. Well, first of all, we never used to have this problem when the nuclear family existed. And as soon as they just started to destroy that, we started seeing all this gun violence. And it's not the guns that are doing it. No. It's evil people who want to do evil shit.
Amen.
And assholes are always going to asshole. That's just the way it is.
And apparently, masculinity cannot be the problem because these are people who are raised by women, taught by women, told what women want.
Yep.
Even though it's weapons grade bullshit.
Yeah, they tell you what they want, but their actions say different.
I want a nice man who's going to treat me with respect.
And while you're over here doing that, I'm going to go bang Chad, Chad, Tyrone, and Pablo behind the dump dumpster, and I'm going to get filled out like a job application, and I'm going to be spewing like you just stepped on the horseradish packets.
Ah! God, that's terrible, man.
I know. Bacon! 223. Dating plus feminist equals. All right, where is it? Hang on. Dating plus feminist equals.
Gonorrhea. Oh.
Yes. Mike Hunt. I want to make sure that I'm saying that correctly because I already dropped one C word in this broadcast.
Yeah.
We're going to get banned.
Gonna get banned, bro.
$10 donation there. I got a single mother with a violent 17-year-old male, allegedly narc psycho. Kicking in doors, holes in walls, throat grabbing. Options?
He's going to need a beat down.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm sorry. A lot of these kids, or basically a lot of men who are raised by single mothers, get to that point where if there's no male figure in the house to keep them in check, they go fucking off. They just go off the reservation. Boo! Yeah, you're gonna have to choke slam them.
And that's why these people end up in gangs, and why 80% of homicides are drug related.
No, but
it's because you got kids, 75% of a particular demographic, stunning and brave, raised out of wedlock, trying to find a father figure where they don't exist.
Well, here's another thing: is they've seen this phenomena in some of the back in the day in African elephants.
Yeah,
when there's a small herd. They're usually run by the one bull elephant. If he gets whacked, and there is another one to take his place, the male elephants coming up in that pack go off the rail, and they've actually had to put a lot of them down.
Bull male elephant. That sounds like a cuckold thing.
I'm just saying. I mean, I watched it on National Geographic. I was like, holy shit.
I'm just giving you shit. That's what I do. Irish Lover 7745. Just like Schwarzenegger said, if it bleeds, we can kill it.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I see what you mean there. things that bleed 5 to 7 days a month.
And don't die. Don't trust them.
Yeah, don't trust them.
They're undead.
Tony Soprano, $4.99. All men should pay for company instead of wasting their time chasing women. It's literally cheaper, less time consuming. Wrap your unit.
I did a whole video on this.
On the hoe versus ex-wife.
It's an old one, but a good one.
We should update that.
We could easily update the first.
Yeah, we could update it to account for inflation in Beijing Biden's America.
Yeah.
Horizontal-oriented entertainer. What is an ex-wife? Expatriated, withdrawn, indignant fornicator entertainer.
Yeah, that's right.
How do I remember that from 10 years ago?
I have no idea.
That's amazing. Speaking of which, I don't know if you guys realize this, but today represents the first episode of the new season of Popp Culture, which means we have completed 9 years of this show.
9 years, and we only have 125,000 subscribers. Come on now.
Well, Donovan's going through the same thing.
Uh-huh.
It's almost like the only thing that hits the wall harder and with more devastation than women when they hit 35 are red pill YouTubers.
Who knew? Who knew?
You hit 110,000 subscribers, and wham! You're fucked.
Well, they actually, we went by 110. We were doing good, and then right around 115 is when we got really.
You got money.
Yeah, it's about the same thing. Like we were steaming right along. We were getting over 1,000 subscribers a week. We hit like 110, but between like 110 and 115, boom. It has taken us over 2 years to get to 125.
Yep.
It's amazing.
Amazing.
But we're growing everywhere else.
Yeah. Who knew?
We're about to hit 20,000 on BitChute.
What a bummer.
YouTube sucks. And
well,
that's why
they're only shooting themselves in the foot.
I know, and that's why I encourage you guys to go to Streamlabs or Venmo. Drop your donations there, because do you really want YouTube taking 30% of every super chat you give? Especially guys like Joe Marisaw. Donated like $400 in a night. YouTube got to keep $133 of that, dude.
That's nuts.
Yeah. Taking it right in the ass.
Effed in the A.
Effed in the A.
And not in a good way.
Not in a good way, because you guys are having to pay.
That's that. Yep.
If you know what I say, because you're gay. We go a little Dr. Seuss up in here once in a while. It's no big deal. El Hef. Check out the Solari report for administrative violence tools. If employer/school tried to force you to get medical experiment versus the Kung flu.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of administrative violence stuff in the world that I'm going to bring to people's attention.
Yes. Oh, I got a new donation over here over at MGTOW.tv from Don't Resuscitate.
Okay,
My parents are in mid-40s, and they always tell me to find a woman with a good job to date, and that it's so easy if I try. They don't know about hypergamy, apparently, and can't hear me say, I don't want to. And they're stuck in the past. The millennial dating pool is a complete dumpster fire, but you guys are great.
Yeah, I've actually answered probably a couple dozen emails from dudes that have the same problem. Mm-hmm. Parents are like, we want you to find a nice girl. And like, they just don't exist.
Yeah,
and if they do, you can't afford to look for them, because you make one mistake, your life is fucked.
Back over at Odyssey from Zatoichi Yakamoto. Toxic femininity equals busybody syndrome. An inability to mind one's own business.
Or drama.
Drama.
I love the drama.
Zatoichi Yakamoto again. He got chirpies. The worst part is that they were untweetable. I like that. I like a good pun every now and then. Not a bad thing at all. Hello, William Runner over at D-Live. Thank you for tuning in on over there. We really appreciate you guys. The Gamer Lycan, $4.99. What do you all think about boycotting women until they ask men out and pay for dates? I cannot spend a single penny on women because they're all used.
That's absolutely correct. I'm going to be honest, man. I don't even mess around with that shit anymore.
Somebody's wondering what's a blumpkin. I'm not going to tell you. That's disgusting. Did you ever see you ever watch Bat Dad?
Yeah.
You know, the guy, his name is Blake, too, strangely enough. And his kids were bringing home baby pumpkins from school, and he was trying to tell the kid, it's not a pumpkin, it's a gourd. It's a pumpkin. What's his name? Blumpkin. Blumpkin the pumpkin.
That's pretty
At
good.
that point, you're just like, it's really funny, but I don't want to be the one to tell him.
Listen, that shit is fucking hilarious.
It is pretty fucking funny.
I'm sure his kids are all grown up now. That was years ago.
A blumpkin is what your mommy did to me.
That's how you got here.
Unfortunately, I found out that, shocker, he's one of the lovely 50% who got divorced.
Oh, he's divorced now?
Yeah, him and Jen got divorced.
Wow. Okay, I didn't see that coming.
But of course, they're still co-parenting.
So he got divorced, huh?
Well, the problem is, like, the Bat Dad thing started gathering a lot of money, which, of course, he had to share. And then she started thinking, well, I can probably do better. And, you know, not get yelled at in the middle of the night by a guy yelling, Jen!
I'm going to be honest.
It's time that we have relations.
Well, that's funny. Listen, remember we did the spinster bubble back a few years back?
Oh, yeah. Great one.
Listen,
If you guys haven't seen that episode, check it out.
there is going to be this huge conglomeration of women that are going to hit. They've already hit the wall. They're coming up on 40, 50 years old, and it is a wasteland for them.
Oh, yeah.
It is a wasteland.
Oh. Yeah. Jimmy Bones with a $10 donation. Hey, Pop, I know you love your cold brew. Girlfriend looks like a dick, bro. But have you tried that blackberry bird dog yet?
I already drank it.
Oh, it's gone.
It's gone.
Gone. He already processed that and turned it into urine.
It's gone. I drank that shit a while ago.
You like it?
It was all right. I mean,
It was all right. Gone. It was all right.
it was gone within 10 days of me returning.
Oh, it's kind of like the first bottle of peach.
I was shocked that nothing like burst in my bag on coming back from there.
Oh, yeah.
Because I had like 5 bottles of booze in that bag.
Oh, I mean, you saw the condition of my bags when I got back from Vegas. As soon as they came off the thing, I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
This thing looks like it got thrown onto the conveyor by a human lawnmower. This is terrible.
Yep.
And I'm like, please don't let the stuff break. Please. I had 2 bottles in my bag, but please.
I had 5.
5 bottles of booze.
Yeah. 5 bottles of booze.
You have to declare that at customs, bro.
They could suck my dick.
Suck my dick.
What's the worst that happened if they break? Like, hey, you can't have alcohol.
Wah.
I'm sorry.
Well, I don't know. that extraordinarily overpriced whistle sack that you got over there on the bar, I'd be pretty pissed if that broke.
Yeah, I know. I got totally hammered on that one. What are you gonna do?
You got hosed, man.
The hell with Vegas.
Yes. Ascension! Okay, good news. After some research, I found a site that categorizes the top 20 most haunted places in Virginia.
Ah.
From light haunting to extreme metaphysical phenomenon. Ooh. It gives location names and ratings by fear junkies. I will email you the info. Please do.
Please do.
Hell yeah, man. We could make a weekend of that. We'll go to some haunted spots, and then we'll go to King's Dominion.
Whatever.
Ride some roller coasters.
That's an actual place?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not sure if it's still owned by them, but back in the day it was owned by Paramount Pictures, so it's all movie-themed rides and shit. I used to love that place when I was a kid.
I'll check it out. I mean,
It's just like Kings Island
I've
in
never
Ohio.
been there.
Never been? It's good stuff.
I've been to Kings Island and I've been to Cedar Point a lot.
Yeah, if you've been to
Ohio.
Kings Island, it's very similar.
Yeah,
That's also owned by Paramount.
Virginia. So.
Yeah, what wasn't it? There was like a wooden roller coaster called the Beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Blue Streak, the Beast. God, there's a whole bunch from this Corkscrew.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The Gemini was the one my buddy vomited on.
The Mean Streak. That one takes like 4 minutes to get through. And because that's an old roller coaster now, by the time you're done, your back is all screwed up.
Yeah, like we were going down the main hill of the Gemini when my buddy started vomiting and like sprayed everyone behind us.
Oh, God, I
it went
remember
in
that.
people's mouths there. And we had like...
Oh!
We had half the people on there. It was like nothing but just a comet of vomit.
And his hair was all slicked
Oh,
back
yeah,
because
it
it was
was.
flying out of his mouth and matting his hair
We
down.
had to run away. Ah! People were so pissed they wanted to kill us.
Never ever get on a roller coaster after having pizza and a milkshake, gentlemen.
I told him, I said, look, bro,
It's not a good idea.
we're in line here. He's like, oh, be fine.
Oh,
2 pieces of pizza and a big chocolate shake. And like, look, we get on there, we're going around. He's like, I don't feel so good. We get to the top, and like you literally could, you hear like, and then there's that silence because it lets go, and I hear him. I mean, it just went on.
Oh, King's Dominion is owned by Anheuser-Busch now?
All right,
Beer!
beer.
Beer!
I'm sorry, I told the vomit story again.
It's a good story, though. So go with 223. What's gross and sounds like a bell? Mung.
Ah,
Ging.
God damn you.
What's that, John? That site also gives you past history on each area. I will send the email separate from the CC thread I usually send it to you on. I don't know if you're getting my email that way or not, but look into it and tell me what you think. Oh, we're going to go.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. We can make yearly trips to Virginia and go and see like one of them a year. Why not?
Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck it. Paranormal Pop is going to happen. We're getting some full spectrum cameras. We're getting some night vision. Yeah. Your donations in the chats and also on Patreon and Subscribestar are not going unnoticed and unappreciated. They are being reinvested into this show.
Yeah, we just bought a new computer for this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's coming in the mail. We got a new SkyTech PC coming.
Yep.
It's going to be all sweet with LED lights and shit.
All fancy looking.
You know, fancy looking.
Yeah.
It's going to light me from underneath. Pop took one look at the picture. He's like, it's got a rainbow colors. It's gay.
That's exactly what I said.
Like, you know, you can set it to a solid color. He's like, oh, that's okay.
I was like, I don't want the rainbow colored one. Can you get a different color? I can change the colors. All right.
All right, that's fine. Then. It's fine. I almost issued you 2 homo suspicion points. Again.
Yeah.
Jimmy Bones! Hey, Blake, Pop just gave me an idea with that 5 bottles of booze line. How about Pop's 12 Days of Christmas song for the holidays?
Ooh.
We could totally do that. That'd be
Yeah,
fantastic.
we can totally doodle that.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me nothing because I divorced that bitch.
And I drink some moonshine instead.
I'll see if I can come up with a few funny lines for it.
Dude, that'd be we can easily do that. That'd be great.
And then we have to auto-tune the burps to make Silent Night.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Or should we call it anything but Silent Night?
Yeah.
Fat Punisher Night.
Dude, we could easily do that, bro. Dude, that's great.
Oh, it's going to happen. I think this year we're going to have a great Christmas. Because we know that, I mean, obviously, if a cookout saves you 16 cents this year, Christmas is totally going to save you like
$1.60.
$1.60.
Damn,
Yeah, I mean,
that's a big save.
you gotta celebrate somehow.
That's like half a gallon of gas.
Why not celebrate with auto-tuned pop belches and
Yeah, why not?
the 12 days of syphilis?
12 days of syphilis. Dude, we're going to hell.
Oh, that's great. The 12
We are going to
I
hell.
think we're going to have to amend your original idea, Jimmy. It's going to be the 12 days of syphilis.
Okay.
5 Uva ring.
1 itchy dick.
4 balling brads.
2 pick scads.
3 French fry cocks. 2 turtlenecks. An award on Amy Wharton's crotch.
Dude, stop. Dude, we're so going to get sued, man.
Riggs.
All right, next one, man. We're going over the time limit here.
Oh, we're going to hell.
Dude.
I think that's everything, actually.
Are they blowing up in the comments?
Oh, they're laughing their asses off in the comments.
How many viewers do we have towards the end?
Oh, 619 still in the box, 526 likes. We need another what is it? 89 likes
Come on
before
now.
we finish this
We
one
want
out.
100%.
And we're going to be back on Thursday with more of the typical stuff that you guys enjoy. And
Crass.
coming up very soon, because we're going to be launching production on administrative violence, we are actually going to be going to 3 live streams a week. Next Wednesday, 10 a.m. right here, probably on the main channel, as long as we're not banned again.
Well,
If we get banned again, we're gone.
Let's hold off on the main channel. 'Cause-
That's true enough.
yeah. We're going to lay low on that one.
Coach Red Pill is going to be with us next Wednesday, 10 a.m.
All right, cool.
That's going to be good stuff. As long as he's, totally cool with it, that's what we put in there. Oh, engineering with one last super chat with a $20 donation. Thank you so much. Long time, gents. Hope all is well. Pops, you ever thought about training civilians in tactics with your own private school?
I've kicked it around. It requires a lot of overhead and burn up a lot of time. And I'm doing this. I mean, this show takes a lot of time as it is. But yeah, I mean, I could easily do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, you could integrate that into like Pops Preppers kind of stuff if you want to.
yeah, I could. Well, the thing is like my last 12 years in the service, I trained and deployed eight companies of soldiers to Iraq, Afghanistan, and Northern Africa.
Hey, who's to say we couldn't do something like that in person up at your property?
Yeah, you're right.
That'd be
Yeah,
kind of
maybe.
cool.
Yeah, I mean, it does go back 600 meters.
Hell yeah. All right. He says, thank you for your answer. God bless you both. Keep up the great work.
Smurf my balls.
Oh, that being said, how about a safety brief?
All right, gentlemen. Don't drink and drive. Don't drink and swim. Wear a condom. Take it with you or flush it down the toilet. If you have to fight, don't go to the ground because that's where you get stomped out.
That's very true. Mm-hmm. And don't forget that if you forget the condom, you can always put some of that horseradish in it. And then if she tries to sperm jack you, she'll definitely know, and she'll have a hard time explaining that one to the gynecologist.
Amen.
In the meantime, to Susan and all the other people who still have not answered our appeal over at YouTube,
You and all your motherfucking friends, nigga. Give a fuck if y'all in kindergarten, I'll whoop y'all motherfucking ass. That's why Santa Claus ain't real, bitch. That's why I fucked your mama. I'll fuck up all your kids. I don't care, goddammit. Huh? Prove it to me. Prove it to me. That's why you ain't going to Disney World, bitch. Fuck you and your friends. Fuck all y'all.
God damn, that never gets old.
it never gets old ever.
All right. You guys, take it easy.
Take it easy, dudes. We'll see you on Thursday, same bat time, same bat channel.